Oh,
And
right.
it looks like we're live.
All right. Cool.
Welcome back, everybody. I brought Vigilante Williamson in for discussion. Last night he was going to be available, but he had some changes at the very last minute, which we all understand.
I
Family,
overslept. You don't have to sugarcoat it.
listen, family and body come first, okay?
True. True.
I'm
I do
not
that
going to be
also.
upset about that.
Yeah.
I know your situation. You were kind of at home for a minute, and now you're back in the field again.
Yeah.
So, whenever we get back to work, you have this fatigue that suddenly wasn't there before.
Yeah. And it's not like so I was working from home and then I took I switched jobs and there was like a gap in between job like 3 or 4 like no 2 or 3 weeks. But just there's a difference between adjusting from working at home and working with people and adjusting to working. And then I was doing so much content, like as far as live streams, now I had to slow up. And I'm working on a longer review, which I'm trying to do something different for the channel. So I appreciate doing this, and I appreciate your patience with me. I felt like crap when I woke up and realized I missed. I think I was just up like a second before, and I just thought, okay, I'll just sit down for a little bit. And before I knew I was out, and shout out to Hedy Lamar in the chat. That's
Hey,
a Isn't that like an old actress from back in the day? Like,
actually, she was not only an actress, but she was a person who helped our Office of Secret Operations develop an Enigma machine.
what?
Yeah,
You know what? I should because I know about the links between Hollywood and the military. I'm not shocked, but I am still kind of shocked.
yeah. She co-invented the early version of frequency hopping spread spectrum communication, intended and originally for torpedo guidance.
Wow.
And she was involved with other material items as well. But she was a smart cookie and a very dear looker.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what? Why don't they do a story on her? Like, if you would think in this era where they're always trying to find stories that already exist and just do them. You know what I'm saying?
Because her story is not permissible by today's standards. Her story today would be she was Australian born, came to America, got involved with our horrible military, and then helped us win a war against other people, which we can't talk about. And so, no matter how you spin the Hedy Lamar story, it's not going to come out well for the agenda people.
Yeah, so for the agenda people, but like humans, we'd love it.
Yeah, I would love to see a Hedy Lamar movie. There's plenty of movies I would love to see get made. One of them being the movie about Hedy Lamar. I would love another movie to be made about Rags, the war dog from World War II. No, was it World War II or World War One? There's a dog called Rags, and little terrier mixed breed, and this first division Army guy picks this dog up, and he was First Division's mascot. And the way he became a mascot was he was coming back during a time when guys of his rate should not be out at his rank. He should not be out this late. It's like 10 o'clock. And he's like, well, I was doing First Division business. I was getting our mascot. And so the guards at the shack didn't know. They're like, oh, okay, we'll let him through. So the next day, he starts showing everybody this dog, and the dog becomes a part of the platoon and learned the whistling sound associated with the gas attacks. So the dog became an early warning system.
Wow.
Rags was a bad little dog. It was a good little dog. And then him and the handler got attacked by German gas. And so, I mean, typically he was in the rear echelon anyway, but they did a gas attack, and this was during the Argonne campaign. Or after that, but they get attacked, and the handler dies.
Oh man.
So a Major Raymond W. Hardenberg and his daughter are going among the first division guys, and the daughter says, "We've got to have this dog." So any good man does what his daughter wants, and he takes the dog out of the hospital. The dog was already spoiled. He already knew all the people and where the best places to go were for eats and treats. He had them trained, and so the dog gets to live with this major through his retirement and gets reunited with members of the 18th Infantry Regiment that he knew in France. And this dog was just a great war dog, and he lived till 1936. Basically was like a 20-year-old terrier. And that would be a great story. Disney should spend their money putting that together.
Yeah.
And they could be historically accurate. It would be a dog movie. Everybody loves dog movies. That's like a sure thing.
It's easy money.
It is.
It's easy, and that's in. But you know what it is? See, corporations aren't their legacy. It's like just because Larry Bird used to play for the Celtics doesn't mean the Celtics are still good. So like all of those creators in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s who would have taken that story and probably should have already because it was available then, who would have taken that story and made it into something, they're not there anymore. And you have this new crop who tosses agenda first, and they don't even think, well, you know what? They're just stories that are complete. That's a story without agenda. It's a dog. Who doesn't love a dog? Just tell a good story about a dog. Everyone would love it. Everyone would appreciate it, and it would just be cool. And it's been a while since they did. You know, like when did Marley and Me come out? It was like 15 years ago now.
Yeah, 15 years ago. And there's not been a real big dog movie since, except for maybe A Dog's Purpose or A Dog's Journey.
Yeah, I felt like there's been some. So but there's not as much as there used to be, and you can toss one out right now.
Yeah. So I don't understand why we haven't seen a Rags movie, and that is the biggest shoe-in for multi-million-dollar film. You can get all sorts of people. You have the war fans. You have people that are history buffs. You have people who just want to watch a dog movie.
There's a lot of people who just, if YouTube is any indicator of the love of pets, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my.
Still to this day, that's one thing that has survived the entire lifespan of YouTube is pet videos. They still are popular just as much as they were the day this platform got big. So it's like, and hell, Wookiee Lives Matter. Yeah, the GI Joe thing. Golly, did you watch some of the stream, the Hasbro stream, and watch some of those old cartoons?
Yeah, holy Hasbro stuff for the past year, I think, since they put it on the web.
Man, I didn't realize how good it was. I really, and I don't know if that's just it's aged like wine, but I'm like, as I remember it, this show was only made for selling toys, and it is really well written.
Wookiee Lives Matter. We really thank you for your presence here, and we hope our content helps you stay. And if you choose to go somewhere else, I wish you no ill will. But if you want to hang with us, please do.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Just I know, the GI Joe. I mean, it's sad for multiple reasons, man. Because not to take. I mean, I guess that is the topic. I didn't mean to just cut off what we're talking about.
Sure.
But just about story. I mean, I guess it is in line. It's stories that you could tell, and they don't want to, and they're so agenda first. It's like you don't have to toss it in, and there's some parts where part of it already is naturally there. With what they're trying to do with Snake Eyes, it's actually more racist. How could they have not realized that? Especially at the Shang-Chi. You know, Shang-Chi should have taught Hollywood when China said it. And there was multiple reasons. I know Fu Manchu, legacy of Fu Manchu was a big one, but they also just didn't like the depictions of China in the Shang-Chi trailer. China didn't like it. Like the action, not just the government, but the people there didn't like it. They said this is stereotypical. So if you think that's stereotypical, what do you think they're going to think about Asian Snake Eyes?
I think if they wanted to have good conflict, they could have kept it the same. And you're hitting on every aspect that I believe on. I mean, there's no need for us to have an Asian Snake Eyes. And if you want to, you can. You could say, well, he's not Japanese, he's Korean, or he's Chinese, or he's Mongolian. That way we have a wall of separation and you
Yeah,
have that culture clash. But
because
now we
that's the
don't.
key to his character and the culture clash.
Yeah,
But you know what? That would be actually, you know what? That would be interesting if he was Asian, but it was still an opposing country from whatever culture he's getting from. Then you still, because that's the core of his character, is being is the dichotomy between him and Storm Shadow, who is like the heir and he's not, and so he works so much harder.
yeah. He's not the chosen one. He doesn't have the right DNA, but he's able to outshine Storm Shadow each and every time they're tested. And it continues into their adulthood, which I always found that part of the GI Joe legacy. Everybody, all of my friends always said, "Oh, the fights between Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes are iconic," and I had to rack my brain. I had to go on YouTube to watch one of these because I forgot about the fights because there were so many good episodes of GI Joe, and I've watched a lot. I was talking last night, and I don't know if you saw the stream, which if you did, that's great, but I'll repeat it because there's a lot of times where I'm painting figurines here, and I'm not watching people on YouTube. I'm watching the Hasbro channel because they've
Yeah,
got the live GI Joe feed.
yeah,
And
yeah. It's dope.
yeah, there are so many good episodes, and they don't really need to do a whole lot of going to the woke mindset and bastardizing the content we love. They could just have new artists draw it, keep the same script, go for it. And
Those
everybody would like that. It's the
scripts.
same thing with Blizzard and Diablo 2. If they would follow the mindset of we just want to make money, I think they would have a lot more success.
It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
It always is. And
These
that's
jokers.
the bad thing is that that quote will probably never get old, but I'll be tired of hearing it in 2020. I guarantee you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of it being proven correct. Like it's just, and again, the thing is, like, listen, you don't have to. And Wookie's right. You're expecting entertainment. That's not what you're selling. But it's just like it is. Like, why don't you want to entertain us? Okay, I get it. Your message first. You know, whatever. But like, don't you also want to do fun stuff? Think I'm just thinking for myself personally. Haven't done this year. Today's actually my year anniversary. Yesterday into today, year anniversary on YouTube as far as doing content.
Congratulations!
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Seriously. And you're at what, 500 subscribers?
500, just over 500. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That is spirited growth right there. I only know 2 other creators that have done that without them having to put their boobs out there, and that would be Pat Steven Seagal and Ord Sports. Both those guys have rocked it
Actually,
up.
Fireball did it too. I know Fireball Productions. He's under a year. He just got his year anniversary earlier in the week, so he did it too. So it's only a few. Yeah, it's only, but still, just them. And I think Culture was right around a year. He's at like a year and a half or something like that. So I mean, it's very rare and it's very hard. And I'm just appreciative that anyone has subbed to me. But back to what I was trying to say about the message thing. So like, just in that year, I realized I can only do so much of the anti-woke stuff myself. I can only take so much of it because it is taxful. It's stressful. Even having an opinion that I can only express this opinion so much. That's why I started the retro gaming streams, and I want to do other stuff because I can't focus on it all the time. So how the fuck can they? How can they be so engulfed in this culture war that it consumes their? Because entertainment is not just for us; it's for the creator as well. Wouldn't you want to get away yourself as a creator from some of this, some of the time, just enough to make something good, at least once? You would think. as humans. But again, that's why they call it the NPC meme. It's almost like they're not human because, and maybe that's why we get half-assed stuff. Like, okay, we really, we get sick of it too, so we really don't even want to write it. So here's this half-assed project. But it's like you would think, and I'm just rambling, so you can shut me up at any time.
It's okay.
But yeah, you would think. You would
I think you're still on this hill.
Like, who could write? How many race swaps can you write? How many people can you turn gay? Like, how many like, don't you just say, you know what? Or even if you do, why don't you, like, how don't you say, you know what? How do I make a compelling story? How can that question never, ever cross your mind? I don't care about the money. I don't care about the message. As a human being, wouldn't at one point, you say, you know what? How can I make a compelling story? Because let's be honest, there's been race swaps that people have just accepted. People accepted Nick Fury. So if you do something compelling, people would just they may dislike parts of it like other parts of it. But they're so incapable of doing something compelling. And in as far back to the kind of like the GI Joe thing, Larry Hama, you know what? Part of me wants to bury him. Part of me is like, as a regular person, and Larry Hama doesn't have trillions of dollars in the bank. I'm sure he's doing well, but I mean, I don't know what his contract was. I'm not sure if he was one of the creators. Unfortunately, in the entertainment industry, a lot of people get ripped off. GI Joe, you won't believe what I just made from Flint's outfits from GI Joe. You talking about the action figures? I probably would believe it. There's very little number that would shock me. I know how beloved those things have been beloved since I was a kid. They were expensive in 90s money. I can only imagine what the hell that shit costs now. And to the No Straight White People Entertainment, that's how far.
That's how far.
Okay. What now? Let's say you win. Now there's no more straightness. There's no more whiteness. You're the most diverse cast ever. You've accomplished your goal. You've won. The Shinra music is playing and everything. Okay. Now what? Don't you then say, you know what? I just, as a person who writes, I want to make something good. How can that never cross your mind? Even if you're evil and you're lazy and you just want to do the bare minimum, at some point between the thousands and thousands of creatives in Hollywood, doesn't somebody say, you know what? I want to make a compelling story. How can that never happen? That's the scary part. How can you as a you're painting your miniatures and I know it's fun, but I'm sure it takes. I can't paint miniatures. I cannot do it. And you put in the work. You bought all the equipment because you love it. There's something you love to do. There's got to be somebody who loves to write in Hollywood. There has to be at least one person.
Well, they don't like to write. That's obvious. What they like to do is they like to preach. And I wish they would have gotten good at preaching before they started preaching. But obviously somebody else thought, I'm going to put this B-lister up on television or up on the internet, and we're going to have them just rattle on to people. I mean, it's the same thing for me as, oh, there's a 13-year-old girl screaming, how dare you?
How dare you?
I wish I could give a shit, but my give a shit's busted.
I feel sorry for that girl getting paraded around by those weirdos. But now she's a man.
I feel like this G.I. Joe movie, I'm going to have to divorce this movie in my head somehow, like what I did with Star Trek 2009, because I had no idea 2009 Star Trek was going to be basically trying to redo everything Star Trek within 90 minutes or however long it was. And they gave my brain a convenient excuse by basically throwing them in a parallel dimension where they could blow up Vulcan in the first story, even though Vulcan should be alive and well, and there's no Romulan super destroyer ship with red mercury that drops it in the planet's core after it mines it down for 30 minutes. So I thought, okay, well, I can live like this, and I have no problem watching the J.J. Abrams films, even though their quality is a little diminished compared to the Star Trek 3, Star Trek 6, Star Trek 4, Star Trek 2 especially. I can't watch them all within one group. I have to kind of like
Yeah.
space it out because I get disappointed when I watch Star Trek Beyond or Star Trek Into Darkness because they could have gone a lot deeper, a lot further. They could have improved these movies for us, but they did not. And like you said, this guy in Hollywood didn't write too well. He just half-assed phoned it in.
JJ is so bad. He's incredible how bad he is, how good he is at appearing like he can write, and how incompetent he is. Truly. And I did not like I didn't like the first Star Trek he did. I checked out then and thought what was the one with Khan? I'm Khan, and it's like, okay,
Part
we
two
know
was Into Darkness.
Part 2 In Darkness. I thought that was even dumber than the first one, and I was just like, all right, I'm done. You win. I'm tapping.
The only thing that I liked about Into Darkness is the fact the first 30 minutes they tell Kirk you can't just gallivant off like you have. You have to respect the chair. You have to respect the chair, Kirk. If you don't respect the flag of your ship, then you've lost the respect of your shipmates, and you're done. So they did that, and I thought, wow, this is going to be a good movie. It's going to be rewarding. Oh shit!
What? Oh, this, that. Yeah, it was 5 minutes later, wasn't it? I forgot. It's like a small point in time, real time, from him getting like told to like calm down or whatever, and then it was like, all right, 5 minutes later, just go back to being normal. It's like, okay, thanks. This is great. This is a good movie. And hell, Nerd Porter, who's past me. You talk about how incredible he's going to be at. Okay, Nerd Porter, how long you been? 3 months. He's already at 550. So he's going to be at 100,000 at one point. I can't remember when I said, but he'll be at 100,000. By the end of next year, he will be at 100,000. Probably by the end of this year. I think that's what I said. By the end of this year, he'll be at 100,000. And I don't think the pace he's going, he'll get there. I wasn't entertained by any of the Star Trek, JJ. It was like Fast and the Furious in space with lens flare.
Lots of lens flare. That's all it is. And once I got over the fact that I'm not getting the Star Trek that I really wanted, I settled for this diet filler popcorn that I really couldn't stand, but it was all we've got until I discovered the fan films and the Anaxar Project and Star Trek Continues, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But it's really sad that now not only did I lose Star Trek, and we've lost Transformers since 2007, at least as far as live action movies are concerned. There was one that was Bumblebee.
Yeah.
And Bumblebee was really good, but it was just really a new take on E.T. Short circuit, depending on how your viewpoint is. And I really like both of those movies, and I really like Bumblebee. But Star Trek 3 is a really bad movie, and I get too much guilty pleasure time out of it.
When you say Star Trek 3, you mean JJ Trek 3?
My bad. Not Star Trek 3. Transformers 3.
Transformers 3.
The Dark of the Moon.
I saw the first one, and then part of the one where there's like a weird. All I remember was the fucking thing, the 16-year-old and 18-year-old. It was legal and it was weird and it was stupid. And I said it was the one with Marky Mark.
Yep. That was part 4.
4 or 5.
Yeah. That was almost the low point of the series, but then part 5 came out. Man, our chat's lit up.
Yeah, hell chat. And I think really what it is with the Transformers, I don't know if that should even be a live action property. For real. Because like, what is the point of making it live action? You can do digitally animated if you want to do something like high-end graphics. That you can do, but trying to do a live action, this property can't be done live action. You have to do either animation of some form, either classic, whatever the best version of 2D. I think hand drawn cell is still probably better than what they do. A lot of digital stuff, but a lot of digital stuff can look good. So I'm not. I mean, what the fuck am I? Can't draw a stick figure. So I think you either do classic 2D animation or you do high end. And that would probably cost just as much as a live action movie, but you do the high end, the best graphics you can do, and you try to set the bar with graphics. That's what you can do for Transformers. I think doing live action, Bayformers was not good, but we were talking. The Whale Trek. Oh, no, we were not talking about the Whale Trek. That was one of the OG ones. I can't remember which one that was.
The Voyage Home, where they
was that 4 or 5?
Grab the whales.
Yeah, or 6.
Part 6 is the Undiscovered Country.
Yeah, 6 is the one allowed. I like 2 and 3 a lot, and then Undiscovered Country I think is the other one I really like.
Yeah, I just saw the Undiscovered Country for the first time about a year ago.
Actually, I saw Wrath of Khan back in the day, but I saw the other 3. I think probably on a Yellow Flash live stream. Well, all of them. So we saw Wrath of Khan, and then third one in the 6th Undiscovered Country last year, on Yellow Flash's streams, just as a fan. Because he would, if you have Amazon Prime, I don't know if he still does it, but he would just watch movies, and he was watching. She was on the Star Trek kick, and I was like, oh man, I hadn't seen Wrath of Khan in like ages. And then I saw 3 in Undiscovered Country, and I was like, oh man, this is fucking great. And I may have actually saw both as a kid because we had them all on VHS. If you guys remember, the old fogies will remember the VHSs formed the Enterprise, like the side of the boxes.
If you had the 6 or 7 all together, you got to form the Enterprise.
Yeah. So we had them. So I probably watched them all as a kid, but 2 is the one I actually watched it. Watched because I liked. And then I didn't really remember that much of 3 and 6, but those were really good. I hadn't resaw 4, and you guys are talking about this as funny as The Room. So I kind of want to check it out.
Part 4 isn't as bad as Part 5. Part 5 is the one where they take Spock's brother, the official one, and they go to the center of the universe to find God. And it was bad. It's terrible. And then the worst part about 5 isn't the movie, but it was the VHS sales commercial. And it shows this video store, and everybody's coming up. Do you have Star Trek 5? Do you have Star Trek 5? Do you have Star Trek 5? Nobody. I worked in retail. Nobody ever asked that. Ever. You could put that movie on an end cap with a low price, and people would leave that. You'd have to remove the end cap at the end of the day and all those tapes. So, and I'm just saying that was a bad movie. And 4, he's making fun of 4. 4 wasn't that bad. There was a period of time in the 1980s where these directors would have no budget, and so they just take the characters out of fantasy or sci-fi films and throw them in 1980s Earth, and they drive around Los Angeles in a nice car, probably the director's car. And there were tons of bad fantasy films that did this. Beastmaster 2 did this. Star Trek 4 brought people back to 1986. It doesn't really
hold up. It was a trope. It's still a trope, really.
Yeah.
You bring, now we're, instead of the 80s, now we're in the 90s and everything's 90s. Welcome to the 90s. Oh, now we're in the 2000s and now we're in the, that's kind of a trope.
Yeah.
It's a cheap way to tell a kind of like a man out of time story, but in a very cheap, kind of low budget way.
Yeah. And there were some movies that were done really well. I remember the bad movie Warlock, which at the time I thought was revolutionary because that was one of the first movies I ever saw, the special effects that a man was throwing up fire. He's vomiting fire. And I thought that was so cool. But I went and actually looked at it again in 2019. That did not transfer well.
Didn't age well.
No, did not at all. But here we are in 2021, and we should either be retiring franchises we grew up with, or
God,
we should be
yes.
expanding them. That way, we have new characters in the franchise that are being trained by the old guard or the kids of the old guard. But I don't like the fact that we've got this Snake Eyes character that it looks like a Mortal Kombat film. It really
Here's the well,
does.
Mortal Kombat wasn't even a good film, but you just talked about franchise. Here's the issue. In the first, you know what? In 5 years of the 80s, between just if you just go between 1980 and 1984, there's more franchise created in that 5 years than have been created since. Well, I'll say in the past 30 years.
Okay.
Like we've just been recycling, and that's not entirely true because you have John Wick, you have stuff that maybe you don't really consider in genre, like Rush Hour was a whole thing. Fast and the Furious exists. Harry Potter. There's some, but we had like just it would be weeks where like Ghostbusters would come out, then Gremlins would come out, and then you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
back to back to back, and so it was a creative time. So it's like, how come there's no one? There's just no one who's trying. That's really what it boils down to. There's too many clout chasers, and that's always been a part of Hollywood. But the new way to get clout is to associate yourself with something bigger. And so instead of creating your own, it's let me get on the Marvel project. Nobody has their own character that they love, like Stan Lee loves Spider-Man. They rather write for Spider-Man. And so that's the change in the creative in Hollywood. And that's why we don't even no one's even attempting to make again, okay, you want to be woke. Make the best woke story ever. They're not trying. They're not trying. They're not even trying because it's like they just want to make the right people mad. It's like, no, make something good. Please.
I am going to go see Karen. That might be the
I
one.
have to see that.
Yeah.
Must
That
see TV.
looks like it's going to be a comedic festival the entire way through. I don't think I'll be able to go without 5 minutes without laughing. They'll boot me out of the theater. This is supposed to be a serious film. I
No,
can't wait.
that's a masterpiece. But I think, and I said this, and I'll ask you. I said this to Fireball when we saw that trailer. In my opinion, because the mainstream media hates it too. It's like that Predator meme where the two arms come together. But my thought was, if Karen was about a white male, the mainstream media would lap it up, even if it looked just as bad as it did. What say you?
They would be promoting this film, and they would be screaming that all the white males in the audience are just like this guy in the movie. They would go out of their way to find a way to talk about it at the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah, yeah.
We would not be out of the indoctrination for months. They would be continuing to beat on this horse until the corpse is bludgeoned and the bones are broken and the juices are pounded into the dirt. They, but Karen instead is about this.
It's about a woman.
Yeah,
Women protect all women. Believe all women.
I'm going to go there for laughs. I
Yeah. Is it going to come out in the theater? I think that, unfortunately, I think that may go the way of a Safe Space and Snowflake. It may just get yeeted.
God, that would be terrible.
I want to see it. I have to see it. And hell, Cash It Queen.
Hey, Lords. Hey, Ords.
Yeah, we were just talking about Ords. What is Ord's situation?
Hey, Ords.
I know his. Hey, he's right here. Hey, speak of him and show up here. Ords, what's going on? I heard the unfortunate news that YouTube went evil.
And
Are they still being evil?
Link in your Discord. If you want to get on, I'll bring you in and I'll let you have the con for a few minutes and talk shop and get your mind clear. If you want to talk about that.
Or anything. Or we can talk about what we're talking about. If you want to not talk about that because you're pissed. I got yeeted from Twitter, so I kind of get it. Even though I'm not monetizing anything, but I did get yeeted from Twitter, which I'm not going back. I'm not going to delete the tweet. It's just a simple "all men must die" tweet, and I was trying to get yeeted, but I'm just like, I'm not. It's a joke. Like, what do you know? No, I'm not bending. I don't want to. I hate Twitter too much to bend the knee to anything. they do. But YouTube is unfortunately a little different, and I hope that situation gets handled with Ords. I think it's completely bullshit. Like that's just not right.
I completely agree. But the one thing I'm seeing is that the community is kind of getting behind Ords, and whenever he does a live stream, they throw more money at the StreamYard or the Steam Elements money bot for Ords than what they were doing for Super Chats.
Cool.
That makes me really happy. Like that part of it right there tells me that I think we can beat YouTube and still use their platform. I don't want to. I really don't want to use YouTube at all. But right now, that's kind of where you're kind of shackled to. We're kind of stuck here because this is a place. Hey,
I just heard a pop.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our friend from Illinois and all over, Ords Boards.
Hey.
Yo, what's going on? What's up? What's up?
Hey, Ords.
I see Wookie in the chat. What's good, Wook? Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah. Shit's crazy, man. World's a crazy place.
Yeah.
So you got banned from the old Twitter, huh?
Yeah, I went off the all men must die thing.
Nice.
And at first I didn't, and I even posted when I didn't get I posted the fucking meme of Last Action Hero where he shoots the guy and looks at his watch, like waiting for something to happen, and then the next day they got me.
Yeah, of course they did. They're always getting people.
I could just delete it. I'm like, I don't really.
I mean, can they delete it? Don't they have the power to delete it?
They want it's. That's not what it's about. This is not how. That's not how you do cultural.
They're trying to prove a point to you.
Yeah, you deleted because you were wrong, and it's like no. It's only a 12. If I delete it, it's a 12-hour ban. But it's like the principle, like, and I already sort of that I've been to me a little for. I have a TikTok, so I'm like, if I have one mainstream platform, that's enough. I don't need everything.
I hear you.
So that's my thought.
That's a lot. I'll tell you what, having everything's a lot of work, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
especially when you're trying to build a YouTube channel on top of all of it.
Yeah, it's easier to me if I figure like, okay, if I do YouTube and just post like short clips on TikTok, it's easy. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. But yeah, I know what happened with me was, what's up, Bruce? By the way, thank you for letting me come on and rant.
Listen, I want you to be able to share your story, and I want you to help drill in that YouTube's customer service arm really needs to beef up a bit because they are not helping the community. And guys like you bring clicks, okay? I don't know if they realize that or not. You know, it's not big names.
They do, but so through my research, and you're right. You're right. When you say YouTube customer service, I don't even think like that's a thing that actually exists, to be honest with you. But because at Team YouTube on Twitter ain't doing jack for anybody. Clearly, basically how I understand what went down was there was somebody who came into my channel and with a bunch of alt accounts that had probably been flagged by YouTube. This person started spamming the subscription button and the vote up and vote down button. So basically what happened is when a channel basically I got taken down because of what they call I can't even remember the name of the term. Click activity. It's like invalid click activity. That's what it is. So when they started spamming what they have, every time an account comes into a stream and it's monetized, an ad plays. Well,
yeah.
What they see is that my channel is not worth the amount of ads that it costs them. So then they kick me out of the AdSense. That's basically how it goes. So they see that what it looks like is the channel is artificially growing. So it's costing them more revenue to pay the advertisers or the people who make the ads. It costs them more to give them money than I'm making them. That makes sense.
Well, I have my question. The obvious one is what happens if you had that organic type growth? Like you had a video that all of a sudden hit big and got like 100,000 views. Like how can they tell the difference?
Because accounts being flagged. That's a big part of it. They can
Oh,
see
the accounts that are doing it
Yeah.
are already flagged. I see.
correct, right. So and their algorithms see everything, right? They see everything that goes down. They know how many people click. They know. I mean, they know everything. So when they see that big growth, it's people are actually like it's generating ad revenue. When you just have people like with flagged accounts coming in and clicking, it's not generating any ad revenue because the accounts have been flagged.
I
So
see.
so they see that, and then yeah. So I reach out to YouTube, nothing. I get basically like we do this tweet campaign, and what they tweet back at me or all of us was what I already knew: invalid click activity. Okay, we're not asking you to tell me what the problem was. We already know that problem. I need you to tell me a solution, and if you can fix this, that's what I need. So
And they don't have any answers for like fucking trolls doing this.
no, they have no protection to anybody. Like now, and again with the bigger channels, if somebody was to do that with a bigger channel, they probably wouldn't do anything. Or a lot of big channels have their own YouTube rep, so it's just a matter of calling somebody or emailing somebody and be like, "This is an issue." Well, when they demonetized me, they took away my ability to reach somebody directly,
which is stupid.
Yeah,
that's
not even like, hey, you have 48 hours to respond to us, or hey, we've been trying to reach you. If you don't get back to us, then we will demonetize in 48 hours. We need you to show us this, and this. I sent them links to the streams where it shows that I'm actively streaming when this is happening. I've got screenshots from DMs. I've got all this stuff that they could have. And I sent the links to them, and my appeal was denied. They were like, based off the evidence that you've provided or the stuff that you've provided, we're still going to go ahead and say no.
Which is crazy because out of all the people I know, and we discussed this earlier, you, Culture, Fat Steven Skull, you guys have had amazing organic growth. There was nothing faked about it. You guys did an amazing campaign, and you guys were, at roughly 1,000, 2,000 subscribers within 8 to 18 months. It was a real short period.
Oh, I was monetized in December of last year. So I was monetized in December. So, it's.
You were quick at that growth.
Yeah, it took me 3 years to build the channel, man. It took me 3 years to build that. I did YouTube for a whole year without any kind of community, and I think I had like 56 subscribers, and then I joined the community, which was the whole, this was when Drunk 3PO was at like, I don't know, he might have had like 6,000, 7,000 subscribers, and I'm saying maybe 8,000 at the time, but
like
he put out a
16 or 17.
Yeah, he put out a video saying, hey, anybody under 1,000 subscribers, like, do a video, we'll premiere it on the channel, and we'll try to get you some traction. So I jumped on that shit quick like a bunny, and I haven't looked back since. That's really where the channel started showing growth. And every milestone I've hit, everybody's celebrated. We've all celebrated together, and it just sucks because there's like, Kashik and I were talking about this. There's a lot of history in this channel, and it's not just like my channel, but like you see the growth through Drunk, like you see the growth through some of these channels and these people that I've gotten to know who have blown up. Like shit, I mean Ryan Kennel, like he, I've seen him grow. We've all seen each other grow, and I think my channel is a good statement of that. Like there's a lot of people involved in my channel. A lot of people have been on my channel. And hell, I remember Ryan coming on my channel and he had like 9,000 subscribers, and now look at him. He's over 60,000 or some shit.
Yeah.
So man, it's just been crazy. And we're still going to keep that channel alive. We're still going to keep fighting. We're still going to keep fighting for the Ord's board.
God, I hope it does get reversed, because it's like, the trolls are active, man. Like I've seen trolls with like all the racist stuff in people's chats and stuff. So it's like, you're gonna give them that much power when they can just take down channels they don't like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and like, I don't think that this was like malicious, like a malicious attack, But whether it's trolls within our community or trolls outside of our community, these are practices that these trolls have regardless. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like these different accounts, these bot accounts, these alt accounts, like you can't you can't just jump into somebody's. And really, I'm not really scared about the big channels because they'll be okay. But the smaller channels like us, like me, you, and Bruce, like who's to say that like some like right now, like who's to say that somebody doesn't come in here and start spamming like bad words in the chat and doing it, and then they shut Bruce down. They take away his channel completely.
Yeah.
And Bruce has been doing this shit for like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, how pissed off would you be if like you've been doing this for 10 years and then out of nowhere somebody just comes in either thinking they're trying to help or trying to be malicious, and just it all gets it all gets fucked and
just wiped away.
Yeah.
Within the span of 4 minutes, the entire channel was torpedoed.
Yeah, literally. And it's like it's so easy to lose the channel, but so difficult to get it back, especially when it's not your fault. Look at my channel. There is no history of any kind of spam bot accounts trying to get like I've got the most viewed video on my channel is like 18,000 views, and that was because Anna, that Star Wars girl, retweeted out a video I had done about Amber Heard, Emilia Clarke, and Aquaman stuff like a year ago. And that's the only reason I got like 18,000 views on that video, is because she shared that out. But you look at my other views, it's like I've got one that's got 13,000, but that's because that's been rolling for months. It's a product review, so those tend to have a longer shelf life than the videos that we normally do about pop culture and stuff. Those because what on to the next trending topic, So I had this nice little formula where I would make these product reviews that would last a while, and that's where ad revenue would come from. And then I would do my live streams about pop culture, my gaming streams, and then that's where the super chat revenue would come from. So it was kind of this like cool thing where like I didn't have to really worry about the pop culture stuff making ad revenue because it was doing well with the super chats. Well, then I can make a product review on a vape product or a smoking product, which I'd like to do, and those get lots of views, but they don't really turn subscribers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and doing something like that, doing reviews like that, I've done those too. And
I'm trying to do more reviews.
Sure, because you hashtag somebody, but you don't really get a lot of traction because not a lot of people want to know about the earbuds that I demoed that were noise canceling earbuds. Everybody else, unless it says Beats or
right,
they don't want to hear about it.
right.
You try to help some small fry out, and you don't get a lot. I did reviews for Dark Horse Comics' StarCraft line and their Orville line, and I got maybe 100 views on that. And I'm going to be continuing that once they start putting content out. But right now, I just have to wait, and not many people are going to be looking for this. That is a real niche of a niche market. So resign. Okay, I've got to figure out some other grift to try to throw out there. Let me try to be popular for a second. And I know that sounds bad because I said grift, but that's basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to take a cool kid product that nobody knows about, be like, hey, check out this exposure.
Right. Yeah, man. And it's crazy too, because like I was actually looking at the forums and what people were talking about all this stuff. And there was a guy who had been making stuff. He had been working with like Google AdSense, or I want to say it was either 06 or 96. I don't think it was 96 because that was so long ago, but I think it was 06 where he's working with Google AdSense making apps. And because of some weird click activity he had, they shut him down, and he had been working with Google since 06. I believe it was 06, but that long, and they still shut him down. And all he does is make apps. So there's a lot going on, man. Like, there's been other people who've been like, spamming chats with downvotes and stuff. There's been it's right now is a really weird time in this YouTube game.
And I made a mention of this. I don't know if you saw it or heard it. I think it was at Wes's channel. And I said, with the events that happened to you, I think it's really good that we have a tool like Odyssey out there, which it does seem to be getting more and more traction. More people seem to be using it. At least the people that I want to view my stuff seem to be going over to Odyssey more and more.
Oh, absolutely.
And that might be the one thing that actually will give YouTube a challenge, because There was one that PewDiePie adverted last year, Bing or Blink or something that had a Bitcoin miner in it, and it wasn't horrible. Occasionally, you'll see Odin movie reviews over there, and he'll talk about it.
Yeah, but
it's a very interesting thing because after PewDiePie did it for 3 months, it just died. I uninstalled the app. Other people stopped using it and quit mentioning it in their videos. But everybody talked about Odyssey, and Odyssey and Library are actually getting a lot of traction. So
yeah, if you got a second, you want to share my screen, Bruce. I'm glad you brought up Odyssey, man. I'm really glad you did.
Let's do this.
There we go. All right, so we're looking here. This is the Ord's boardroom tweet, all that stuff. All right, so here we have my Odyssey account. I posted it on Twitter. Just if you forgot, Vigilante Williams, this is what Twitter looks like. I know they kicked you out, but
I remember, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm kicked out of there too.
So, all right. So, let's see. Where is it? Okay. This is, I look, if you see the post, I say, I added Team YouTube, won't help us fix my channel. So we press on with Odyssey team. Looking very forward to working with Odyssey. The future is bright. And I do believe that. So you scroll down and look who responded to me. Odyssey did. Replying to Ords here says, and Team YouTube, welcome. It's so nice to have you. Okay. Great. All right, cool. You already got me interested. You already got me feeling the love in the feels, right? Cool. So then we go back. Where did it say it? All right, Becky. We all love Becky. What's up, Becky? I don't know where you're at, but much love to you. So what does she say? Oh yeah, are you doing Mario Kart? And I say, yeah, we're gonna do it. I'd still have content here on YouTube. We'll still upload there, but it'll all be on Odyssey if you want to go there and check it out. So then she says, YouTube is easier for me, but I'll watch whatever works for you. Cool. Awesome. Very supportive. Here was my whole point to all of this. YouTube is easy for everyone unless we build up another platform to compete with it. I get it for sure, but it's only easier because we allow it to be. Right?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Check this out. Look who liked it. Look who liked that. Odyssey liked it. Liked by Odyssey. They were kind of mentioned in here up here, but in the actual tweet they weren't mentioned. But yeah, YouTube is easier for everyone unless we build up another platform to compete with it. Odyssey liked it right there. That right there, and you don't have to share my screen anymore. But I just wanted to make that point there. Do they? Yes, anything, bro. Odyssey, get your ass over there making Odyssey. And Apollo, what's really
Apollo, you will be a fucking hit over there, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah. And I honestly, the aesthetic over there, I think, is a little bit better suited for you. But what's really great, Apollo, is you can take your entire catalog on YouTube. You can actually upload your YouTube channel to Odyssey. So I can still upload to YouTube and put my content there, even though it's not monetized on YouTube. But it will automatically show up on my Odyssey account as if it was an Odyssey video. And even though it was uploaded to YouTube, I will still make cryptocurrency over on Odyssey. I will still make money on Odyssey. You can tip people without even live streams, right? You can tip people without live streams. And as a matter of fact, they actually give you currency right when you sign up. When you watch videos, they give you currency. When you upload videos, they give you currency. The more you share it out, they give you currency. And I'm not 100% sure how that cryptocurrency works yet, but they encourage people to make content, upload content by actually paying them.
I know the SEC is after them because of that, because they're evil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but there's always ways to circumvent it.
Yeah, but it just shows how scary they are to the powers that be already. I will say this, and I don't know what their status is as far as a mobile platform, and I know they'll probably have to be. They probably won't be listed, and I'm not sure what I know you can do it fairly easy with Android. I'm a boomer, so I don't know how iPhone works. But I mean, they may
a successful platform.
No, Apollo, you don't have to wait till 1K, bro. You can go do it now. Do it now.
They mirror your shit at 300 subscribers, dude. That's why.
If you asked them beforehand, they may do it. They did it before I had 300. So I've been mirrored for a little bit. I was like at 170, 180, and they did it.
And Apollo's at I think he's almost at 800 subscribers. So, dude, what are you waiting for, man? Get over there.
Oh, they do have a mobile app on Google.
Did they finally drop an app?
They've got one on Apple and on Android.
Oh shit!
Oh,
okay,
man.
well I didn't think
That's
they did,
huge.
That is huge. Right there. This is what I'm saying. And this is why you see Odyssey liking that comment I made. Because we finally have an opportunity. You know, it's like, look, World of Warcraft, that shit ain't never gonna die, right? We ain't never gonna get a game that's gonna be the WoW killer. We all thought we were gonna get games that was gonna kill WoW. But that motherfucker is like the plague, ain't never going away, okay? It's worse than the beer bug. That's all I'm saying. But we finally have an opportunity to promote something here. And if Odyssey proves worth it for me, I'm gonna support the hell out of Odyssey. I'm gonna promote them. I'm gonna tell people, like, even right now, look, I'm like, screw it, Apollo, come hang out with us over on Odyssey. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already, because they're actually like, it took how many people, like 300, 400 people to retweet to get YouTube's attention. I put out one little tweet tagging them in it today, and they're like, welcome to the family. Oh, there it is.
Odyssey,
Just saying.
And when I realized that Odyssey was a shit was when I watched Culture and Wes do a live stream over there, and they're doing no stuff you can't do on YouTube, and they're talking about no topics we can't do on YouTube,
right?
And they're allowing everything to happen as long as we're not, like, you know, saying we're gonna bomb this place at this time with these people inside. We're not plotting, you know, destructive things like that. We're discussing things. We're having civil conversations. We're discussing legal items. And YouTube would have a fit. They'd boot us off the entire platform. This other platform, Odyssey, believes in freedom of speech, which a lot of social media is socialist media. And unless you speak the way they want you to, man, you're getting that caboose. You're getting out of here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, and no, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I haven't really been using Odyssey. I know my stuff is uploading there, but I haven't really even been paying attention to it. I have to put more work into it. Platforms.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. And if anything, like, because like if I would have started an Odyssey before, this would have been one of those things. I would have just like kind of let Odyssey be a place for, you know, miscellaneous traffic to come through. And I would have stayed focused on the YouTube thing. But now it's like they kind of have it smart with this business plan, because let's say somebody uploads to YouTube, right? YouTube's doing all the work on their end. They're doing the copyright checks. They're doing the age restriction checks. They're doing everything on their end, and Odyssey ain't got to do shit because YouTube's going to do it all for them. That is some smart ass thinking right there. Get your competition to work for you.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that.
That was the smartest part about the entire Odyssey platform, I thought, because once you upload to YouTube, it mirrors right over there.
Right.
It doesn't do the live stream. At least it wasn't for me.
Oh, it did all my live streams. I mean, now if you were to go live and I don't think you can dual stream on yet.
No, but it doesn't upload them after the fact for me.
Let me see.
Maybe Restream, and you can dual throttle it over on Restream. I know that Wes uses that. I know LDG uses that. And if we have people in the chat,
I don't even know how to I'm on my Odyssey. I don't even know how to live stream.
Yeah, no, bro. All my live streams are right there, bro.
Mine's are not.
Everything. You don't like. I don't even have to go into, you know, like YouTube's got the uploads and the live tab, like you can swap between the two. Like I don't even have to do that. It's all literally in chronological order right there.
Yeah.
Here, you know what? Screw it. Let's screw it. Here. Go ahead and say what you gotta say, Bruce. I'm gonna share my screen.
I was just gonna say that Wesley is using this thing called
I've seen Restream.io.
Oh shit, Runner's here. Ugh.
Hey, Runner's
here.
Hey, what's up, guys? Fuck
what's
you,
up,
hordes. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
No, so check it out. Oh, 15 followers. Snap. Look at that. Big spender over here. Anyway, so check it out, right? This is literally mirrors my YouTube channel.
It does not mirror my streams though.
Really? Because look, here, right here, boom, Chill Chat Fortnite with Makini90. French shout out to my boy Makini90. But yeah, dude,
it's somebody and ask them why they're not doing that. I didn't know. I thought it just was something they couldn't do.
No, see, there's my whole live stream right there.
Wow, I'm gonna email them now. That's pretty. And I'm gonna ask them because I don't have like a server or anything to try to add to. Because I've used Restream.io from back in the day. I don't know. I haven't used it since it's updated. That was what I started with a year ago. Well, I just use OBS and use Restream.
So yeah, I just use OBS and YouTube interface, but not, I'm actually I might even stream on Twitch in a little bit tonight. I might do some Overwatch and see what's up. But I'm gonna start building a Twitch channel. You know, we have to open up our avenues and stuff. But when I mirrored my channel, everything came over. The artwork and everything. The banner came over. It literally took everything and just put it into Odyssey. And then this is like the weird cryptocurrency. I still don't understand that, and whatever. I don't really care if you guys see because it's there's nothing there.
Balling crypto,
yeah, balling with great. But you know, I only got a few follows. It's a Gundam and Chris Knight over there, the Real Review 3000. But yeah, man. I mean, it's right there. Boom. All everything I've done on YouTube. Let's see. Let's see if we go back to that first video. Oh God, is it on there? Oh my God, it's so long ago. Yeah, look, here's the video that I did that got like 18,000 views on it. Gosh, man, look at how far back this goes. Look, yeah, there it is. First video I ever did on YouTube, right there, kids. So yeah, the entire
it
catalog.
Did not do that for me. So it only said some of what I did in the past, and then some uploads, but it did not like go back and do the whole thing.
That's crazy because I mean it took 12 hours to get it all over, but
oh man! But you know it was a while ago when I did this, so maybe they've updated it. So I'm gonna email them.
But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. This is Odyssey. I love the look of it, man. They recommend Apollo. They recommend videos. Here, let's see. We go home here. They've got you can add your favorites. And they have these funny like. Subgenres here: cheese, big hits, gaming, and then they got like a lab where it's like more sciencey stuff and like people who build things and talk about space and science and shit. And then you got tech, about what's
that's
up.
Cool.
I was going to say, if you follow Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, you are going to get a lot of recommendations for Kona and the other guinea pig streamers out there.
Oh, geez.
If you want to mine for crypto on your dailies, you don't want to watch like 5 or 10 or an hour-long video. You just want to get some crypto just in your pocket real quick. You can watch like 5 of those little videos. They're like 15 to 40 seconds each, and you're done.
But like, right, yeah. And Bruce, this is something you might be interested in. They've got a news and politics tab specifically, like right there. Like this is Bruce's jam, I'm sure. Bruce strikes me as a guy who likes to talk politics.
Yeah, if I had all the hours in a day, man, I'd be over there making noise. I would love to have about 4 more hours because I work about 12 hours a day right now, and
only
12 hours, and it's kind of hard to create content and fight sleep.
Dude, trust me, man. 3 years, bro. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say here's the thing about Odyssey because I do have an account, but I can't sync my stuff into it because I need at least 300 subs.
Runner, I think you are the face of a new generation of people, and when you start making more content and more content, it's got to be consistent. Okay.
All right.
I thought you had more than 300. I thought you got like 1,000 subs on my boss.
What?
Apollo did videos.
I wish.
I thought you had more subs than me. I thought you had like a ton of subs.
I have 180 something or whatever.
Really?
He said what?
Out to his family.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that'd be a dream come true.
I thought you had like a ton of subs.
What?
Vigilante cracking my ass up, dude.
Who said that?
Me, yeah. I'm lost in the sauce.
I thought you had 1,000 subs. What?
Yo, I was like, I'm gonna check my channel right now. I have 100. I have 1,000 subs.
Oh, then I was maybe I was in an alternate reality when I thought that.
Is 300 subscribers on YouTube the new grind just so we can mirror with Odyssey?
You don't need that stuff.
Now it is.
You do not need that.
For me, it is.
Email them. I did not have 300 subs when I got that done. If you email them, they'll do it.
No, because it even says on their website you need 300 subs in order to sync your stuff.
I know what it says. Email them. Email help. Was it help at library? No, hello@library.com and help at odyssey.com, I believe. Are the two emails.
It's even simpler than that. I'm going to post a link that takes you to the Odyssey Library Discord right there. Bam.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, you want to talk to people? People are in there and they are willing to help you out. They gave me live stream ability off my phone, which I don't do live streaming on my phone. My phone needs a bit of an update, but I appreciate that. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to make videos for Odyssey because there's some things that, like if you watch last night's stream, I talk about GI Joe a little bit, and there's a couple of shows from 1985 and 6 that back then they were entertaining to watch and they were really good. Nowadays you watch it and you're like, wait, we're living through this. And YouTube,
the Cobra takes over.
Yeah, they're gonna knock my channel right off if I start talking about this.
Oh yeah.
And so I don't want to have that happen. I want to discuss it on Odyssey, and I think I could really knock it out of the park because this is something that a lot of people will remember the old shows, the old episodes of GI Joe, and be like, "Oh my God, I think Bruce is right." And it might be, I might be right, I might be absolutely wrong. The one thing I was thinking about, me and Vigilante discussed this a couple weeks ago, but with all the decisions that Disney's made, it really seems like to me there's an ulterior motive at Disney to break apart Walt's company into smaller, more profitable bits and sell them off to other companies. And that way, whoever has got purse strings available and able to catch that cheddar, they're going to walk away with billions of dollars and pieces of a company and some IPOs. And we're going to be left with memories of what was left, what Disney used to be like in the 70s and the 80s, how the cool stuff happened, how Pixar happened, and it will all be gone because they're going to make it in some garbage tier company for 5 years, their 5-year plan to ruin a good company name, and that's it.
Yeah.
I did catch a little bit of your stream, your GI Joe thing, for a little bit. I was working.
Joe.
I love Joe.
It reminds me of those. You remember those, like some of the first YouTube videos that ever came out, where like the guys dubbing over the GI Joe things, and like they would just say the most ridiculous shit.
I remember that. They're all old PSAs.
Yeah. We're like the one guy's like, "I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading," and then it would just be like at the end, GI Joe.
And I'm like, I remember Gung Ho did not say I'm a computer in season 2. I remember this PSA.
Yeah. Well, and then there was the I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I do remember Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, but I was gonna say, they used the fucking meme in one of the movies, but they shut them down.
They didn't let them do it, and everybody expected it. Everybody wanted it. They wanted that, bro. I love it though. That was like the heyday of YouTube, man. That was like YouTube was this beautiful, like even if you were just watching it, it was just this beautiful. Like, okay, so basically what had happened, people found a way to make YouTube look good with like easy, accessible editing software. You're able to basically everything became cheap enough that you were able to kind of create your own little studio. Where back in the day, YouTube was just this, like, you didn't have intros; they were just like whacked out videos that like people somehow made on this like cheap garbage like old machine, and YouTube lost its way because like you look at all these other creators and like some of them got pretty bunk content. Like it's not that great, but back in the day, stuff like that was like so popular. Like just that really crazy off the wall. There wasn't a high production value. It was just stuff nobody had ever seen before.
Nothing like this ever happened before. And suddenly everybody had the opportunity to turn off cable television, stop watching the news, which wouldn't inform them of shit anyway, and they could go create their own content and then reach out to other creators in the comment section, and little communities would form. And that was the heyday of YouTube because it was like the Wild West. It was a gold rush.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's 2021, and now YouTube gives priority to Fox News and CNN based on whatever you've liked, and you might want to watch another salty cracker video, or you might want to watch
Vigilante Williamson. But no, you got to watch Tucker Carlson or something off CNN. They got this crap here, and they're
Right.
showing it to you all the damn time. I'm tired of YouTube, and I think Odyssey is actually our new Wild West. And I'd like to everybody welcome our best friend, our streamer that's on it every day. This is a grinder, Mr. Steven Seagal.
The wonderful power of Crisco.
Hey, VW.
Hello, Fat Steven. How are you?
Oh,
today?
that's cool. Hi, Fat Steven.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't go to the names in under a second. Hi, Ords.
Well,
Hi,
you got that
VW.
Crisco. You should have slid in here all fast like.
Okay, before you have an emotional turmoil breakdown, hi, Bruce. Thanks for putting your link for everyone to jump in. I hope you're having a lovely day babysitting this man beard.
You're such an ass.
No, but I will say one thing about what Ord said. Like, dude, you were spot on about the YouTube thing. But yeah, and it's nothing like that anymore.
It's different, yeah. What's up, Fats?
It's lost the magic. No, YouTube has not lost its magic. That's not it. I have to disagree with that one.
No, well, that's not exactly what I meant.
I disagree with your disagreement.
No. Okay, let me just say this quickly. The magic isn't lost. It's the over buildup of all the same shit we're all reading and watching every day, and we're getting compounded with it.
No.
So the magic isn't lost. It's just that there's no separation of different topics, different points of views, different attributes of how to take in knowledge, but also express your opinion without having to worry about someone coming after you for that knowledge or your opinion being opposite. It's become everyone's is at the ramparts like at a siege, but no one's stepping back from the ramparts and just doing something else that can be different.
I disagree. Go ahead.
You disagree?
Yeah, because here's the thing. I don't only watch this. I get what you're saying, and that can happen to where you echo chamber yourself by the algorithm. But I try to watch stuff, and the algorithm is just it's always trying to recommend stuff that's not in my platform, not within my wheelhouse.
That's the one thing you gotta do. But have you ever tried confusing the algorithm by just clicking on random shit you would never watch and see what happens the next day?
I can't deal with it.
No, you don't have to watch it. Just click it, put it on mute. Don't look at it for 2 minutes. Switch to another video.
I don't know. The algorithm just is not recommending me anything.
See what I find? Can I swear, Bruce, or no?
Go ahead.
What I find a little fucking crazy with the whole YouTube shit is that they have all this list for recommendeds. You have your own playlist, but why hasn't YouTube created a shuffle pattern where it can send you through, like shuffle pattern like you do on your playlist for for your iTunes? Why is there no shuffle playlist where it gives you a different channel each day, but it's not the same mainstream crap?
Yeah.
Do a checklist, and what it does is it rabbit holes at you for you, so you can actually experience different points of view from a 50 sub channel or a brand new channel or a game you've never heard of before. Why is that not embedded in a social platform that's supposed to be diverse and sharing everyone's opinion on a grand scale? Why is it we're only seeing 10% of a 1 million person platform?
And not only that, like if I search certain things, like I'm only getting the most mainstream version of whatever I'm searching. Like if I look for a small creator, it's harder to find them. Something happened like in 2015 to 17, felt like the algorithm just flowed. That's how freely. It was easier to find content I liked. It was easier for it to just come across. And that's what I mean as far as the magic. Obviously there's a censorship and all that, but there's still good creators. But I feel like there's something in the algorithm where, like you said, it's not recommending the small channels. I'll let you go. Go ahead.
No, but you're right. But Vigilante, what if we're the cause of that own algorithm not working? What if it is literally us manipulating the same hashtags, the same everything, where it's literally creating? Let's look at it, a cake. It's literally creating an icing that is not purposely echo chambering us in, but it's causing an opacity. What's the word?
Opacity.
Where it's causing the opacity where we can't see what is above that one layer of icing or that one layer of cake. And I know I'm using a cake as a reference of a fat joke, but that's it. We could be our own demise because the algorithm could be feeding off whatever the hashtags are popular that month, like the way Twitter does with trending. Maybe that's why we're only seeing the same shit over again, because they're trying to keep us in our own little section. We don't even realize they've already segregated us.
Even if the algorithm is doing that, it's still a change from what was before. Because again, I couldn't do that as easily in 2017. So like
That's
that's
true.
whatever they did, and I know part of them updating the algorithm is kind of unfortunately similar to what Ord's situation is, where they didn't want the spammers or the scammers who figure out the algorithm and then scam it into content. They're always updating to avoid that, and I think in somewhere along the line they avoided giving people what they want for content, and it's harder. It's just that extra element harder to find.
I agree 100%. You're right. What's the fact is we're always seeing the same content or what our subs are, but for me, I've been noticing a difference. Like if I have like a 24-hour music station in there, I get all the other music stations that branches my ability to like other musics that is copyright free. You know what I mean? That it's happening, but it's not happening on the scale that the way the human mind can get distracted, especially if you're coming from an ADHD or someone who needs something that's stimulating on that dot, not from a binge model of thinking, but the ability to adapt to new things that we've never thought we've enjoyed before. And that's where I think you're saying that we're not seeing the full grasp of what we want to see, because we don't even know what we want to see, but it keeps us telling us what we already like rather than evolving our principles of understanding.
This is something that's hopeful to me because I'm kind of scrolling through Odyssey and I was like, I'm very curious to see some we'll use It's a Gundam as an example. Like
I have
right
him
now,
on mine too. Yeah.
Right. So I'm on his Odyssey right now. This is a video that was released yesterday. So it's been on the cycle for 24 hours. And this is why I say this is hopeful to me. This video, which probably has over 100,000 views on YouTube, on Odyssey.
Yeah. Oh, geez, mute himself?
Uh-oh.
The algorithm got him. He said Odyssey.
Yeah, he's after him.
All right.
Words you
So like switches me around mics and shit. I don't know why. But anyway.
you just freaking spelled out, buddy.
Yeah, no, I got it. So, I'm looking at It's a Gundam's page on Odyssey, and I see he's got 920 views. And you're like, well, that's not a lot of views. That's kind of surprising.
It's on Odyssey.
Right. What I'm saying is with view counts like that, somebody like me, somebody like Apollo, somebody like Fat Steven, somebody like Runner could get on this platform. I mean, I could get 900 views on a YouTube video if I really tried hard. I'm just saying, my point being is it's like, this is a new platform, and if you're really looking to grow as a smaller person, this might be a good option for you, because YouTube, we're fighting against so many people. Here, you might actually get noticed. That's my point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the same time, they're very limiting with the amount of hashtags you can use per video. So you have to be very specific. You have to make sure that you're not doing Odyssey is great for a lot of things, but I'm not getting any views at all, and I'm syncing my videos with YouTube, and it's not showing me any of any views at all.
Yeah.
Like I was just gonna say, like I feel like
3 views.
What Ords is saying, like you might get recognized more in Odyssey. I always thought it was the opposite, only because YouTube, more people are on YouTube than Odyssey, so that's why I was kind of like, I don't know, like you could get some recognition in Odyssey, but at the same time, maybe not.
I think it depends if you haven't learned it, because it's a new platform. It's probably different, so you have to think a little bit more tactful.
That's what I meant. Like it's a new platform that not a lot of people know.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
But I was gonna say, but you do have big names that we know promoting that site, like like Young Ripa. I mean, he even said like he's talked to the people like who work on Odyssey or whatever, and seems like those guys are great. So that's what really I was like, okay, like I'm down for this, but
I guess I'll follow Ord's board.
It's going to take time though for it to grow.
Right, exactly. Just like anything. But like you guys were saying, I could look at what they're suggesting to me, and I don't see NBC, I don't see Fox, I don't see this. I don't see all these. I see content creators. That's what I see when I come on here.
You see YouTube before Google bought it.
Exactly, and that's why so far. I mean, like Fats, I don't know. We talked about it earlier, and I don't know if you were in the chat or watching the stream at the time, but how many people did it take to retweet to get YouTube to even like say what we already knew with this whole YouTube situation? I tagged Odyssey in a post, and they literally got back to me within hours and was like, "Welcome, we're glad to have you."
Yeah, their Discord's fantastic. If you haven't joined their Discord, they were able to get my channel synced and up and running when they denied me the first time because there was too much content. But it only does the short videos. It doesn't do the live streams. So
It does.
Yeah,
It did
same
all.
with me.
No, it did all my live streams, baby. I got all my live
no,
streams.
not mine. It
It doesn't do
Well, you ain't as cool as me then, I guess. But I'm telling
Yeah,
you right now,
I just
man.
emailed them while we were on stream.
No, I
because
talked to
of
the
that.
Discord. Yeah, I just
I
emailed
didn't take
the
the
Discord. Yeah, the Discord,
Yeah.
they actually respond to you in real time. It's fantastic.
I'll
But
do
the
that.
live streams are still not uploading. But I'm not worried about that because
Well, that's crazy. You go back and look at mine. All of them are there, bro.
I don't want
Look, I got to get out of here because I got to do the Comics Division show. So I really appreciate you guys. I thank you, Bruce, for having me. Thank goodness I was actually
All right.
able to make it because I wasn't yesterday. Thank you, everyone else.
Vigilante.
Thank you, Yeah.
Get hanging, Vigilante.
I miss you, man, and I hope you find your path again because your voice is missed already.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm working on a review. Hopefully that comes out well. And I got to switch my content up. Talking about this
Yeah.
damn algorithm, I got to figure a way to crack it. So
What you should do is start every video with like, "I'm Vigilante Williamson, and welcome to Odyssey on YouTube."
yeah, I'll come up with something. I'll come
See you
up with
later,
something.
VW.
All right, peace.
Thank you, VW.
Later, dude.
Thank
But,
Hey, Drew, are you busy, Drew? I'm going to send you a link in here.
yeah, I don't understand why my playlist ain't like. Yeah, I don't know why all my live streams are not. I don't know how to resync it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm all new to it. I just found us. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works, but I made it work.
It's okay. I'm not judging you.
I sure hope not.
Why would I?
Well, that would be weird if you were.
I'm sorry. I'm a little burnt out. I've had a migraine since 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh, that's
So right now I'm at the point where I've had 2 king cans. I had a
yeah, he's on a
dinner.
king can.
Dude, it was
He
either
loves those
this
king
or I just start. You ever had a toothache?
Yeah.
Now picture that behind your right eye for 12 hours.
Oh no, I'm good. I've had that before
Yeah.
too.
So, oh wait, shit, I'm still naked with Crisco. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. So you finally let Runner in the Discord, eh?
No,
Oh, okay.
he's not in the Discord.
He's in LGL, I believe.
Yes.
You're in LGL?
Good talks, Runner.
La Gaming Lounge is where he's at. He's
Good talks, Runner. Good talks. Good talks.
Yeah, Runner doesn't like talking to people that sound like men. It's really weird.
Yeah. He had to go have some alone time.
I'm back.
But
Speaking of that, what are Bruce and Orts? What are you doing at 12 noon tomorrow?
I'll be at work. I apologize.
Sleeping.
Okay.
No, I'll probably be up mowing. What's up?
Well, I don't have a guest for tomorrow's lunch table because I just got super busy and I want to do something different where we just talk about collectibles.
Is
That's
Lorena on
You down?
vacation?
Lorena's still on vacation. I host them, but I wanted to send an invite and see if you guys wanted to.
I can definitely
talk about
try to make it for sure.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll just.
And if I do, it'll probably be on my phone because I'm not sure what Kashik's got going on. She's been training this person at her job. Oh, it drives me nuts, man. Ugh,
What,
drives me
her
nuts.
work?
Yeah, because I got to listen to her talk on the phone all day, and I can't do anything at the computer because our desks are literally right next to each other. And she's like,
I'm off tomorrow.
"Oh, there you go."
You grounded?
No, I don't have work tomorrow.
He said,
Where do you work?
McDonald's. I know. I knew you'd fucking
Bro,
laugh.
why are you laughing at the man,
I'm
dude?
not laughing at him. I'm not laughing at that because I literally am picturing him. Picture that pose right now in the tux, but with the McDonald's uniform. And that's what just popped in my head.
Nah, man, come on, bro. Like,
a
dude,
job is a job. I'm not.
It's
Like,
like-
don't twist me into a villain. I'm not doing that.
You are a villain, Fat Steven.
No,
You are
no,
a villain,
look,
Pat Steven.
no. McDonald's is good for one thing. It helps with you get your college shit, and they have a lot of good fucking programs. I'm not
That's
bashing
true.
McDonald's. I'm bashing the mental image in my head where I just thought, you want to get that? I can run real fast.
It is funny.
Oh,
I will give you that.
I hate having to stand all day. That's the worst part of the job.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why?
I'm
Where do
just
you
saying.
work? Do you work the drive-through?
Like
Well-
85% of men who exist have freaking
Nope.
worked at McDonald's. man.
No. I'll tell you something straight. When
It's true.
No,
Whatever you
maybe,
say,
but I never did. I never did. My dad was my dad when I was younger, right? He was kind of like he drank a lot, right? And right before the divorce happened with my mom, he was very demeaning at some times. And one of the things was like, once you start working at McDonald's, you'll never leave that job. So that at that age, when I was young, right, I was like, I'm never working there. And I refused to work any fast food because I'm like, I'm not going to live to the standard of what you're trying to belittle me as. And well, we're better now, but I refuse to work fast food. I work in nightclubs instead.
I worked at McDonald's too, runner. And
I can see that.
I worked third shift, and it was awesome. We used to go. It would be like every night, like be 3 of us working, and we'd be going to the bathroom getting fucking stoned, dude. And
Of course.
it was just great, man. I remember one time going through the drive-through I think it was after my 21st birthday. I was going through the drive-through, and my buddies were working that night, and they were like tripping on salvia and stuff while they were serving burgers. It was pretty wacky. We had some good times, man. So as long as you work hard, you'll find some time to screw around and have a good time, man. And yeah, it'll be a good time for you, dude.
I've got somebody I'm adding into the stream here. You guys all love him. He's our friend from Ohio. Welcome, Drew.
Mom?
Man,
Fuck
Bruce,
yeah.
Bruce sends me a link, man, right when I'm doing a tubing. Won't even let a guy finish. Wow.
Well, maybe you should make sure you're zipped up before you come on stream if you need to finish.
Man, listen, if I flop it out, the world is gonna shake, bro.
In laughter?
Good God, Drew. What's up, man?
Wait. In laughter or in fear?
No, man, in just amazement. All right.
Okay, so I was gonna third one was gonna be like, what do you mean? It looks like Jell-O.
Oh, man, you know what, dude? I'm gonna come where you're at, and I'm gonna smack you upside the cheek with it, and you're gonna have.
That's good. I'll slap you so hard you'll taste the Crisco.
Then you're gonna have a religious experience.
I had a religious experience. It was when I was picturing your dick looking like Jell-O.
God.
God.
All right, what did we devolve into? All
When
right,
you
listen.
brought up your dick,
Hey, look, it wasn't me.
that's
Wasn't
not my
me.
fault. You're blushing, bro.
Wasn't me. Was not me.
No,
All right.
the other Jell-O.
AP, that's right. AP, rip the shrimp. Listen, I personally, I called out YouTube. I am done giving all fucks about YouTube. Listen,
Yeah.
I know when I get to monetization status, I guarantee you the minute I apply, they're going to deny me.
Drew. They denied me the first time.
I went and eviscerated their ass on Twitter today because of the shit they pulled with Wes. You know,
What happened
Right,
with Wes?
shit.
They pulled his January 6th stream. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that I was on giving like a live report of what was happening. They pulled that, and then they pulled one of his videos about the election shenanigans.
Yeah, they've been very asinine about that, but he can get away with censored pornography parodies, which is fucking mind-blogging.
But the thing is look, I'm done playing nice with them, and I let them know. Look, it's war, bitches. You want to go to war? You want to do the information war, man? You don't know what I'm about, man.
But Drew, you have to understand, most people were denied their first application because it's done by.
Oh, dude, I got listen. I got 400 subs to go, and I got watch hours to go, so I'm not worried about that. But when I get there, I know I'm going to get denied because they don't like people like me. Okay,
Why?
see, you guys still operate in the zone of pop culture. Okay,
I play fucking Fortnite. What the fuck are you talking?
Bro, look, they don't even Drew, they don't even fucking need a reason about what you talk about to shut that shit down.
It takes one fucking false flag and you're done, bro.
But I'm out there just straight up dropping red pills with 0 Fs, dude. And they don't like people like that. They do not like people like that.
Because they can't control the news if it's coming straight from the source. It's not an official, excuse me, I'm using air quotes, news media forum, also known as the Circle Jerk paper.
You know, they definitely don't like that, you know, and I was listening to Ords talk about Odyssey. I'm gonna try and do some shit with my Odyssey. I've got an exclusive show that I can take over there and start up like almost instantaneous if I want to. Is I will take the Critical Mass show over there. I will start the Critical Mass, making an Odyssey exclusive, and do my 2-hour Critical Mass show exclusive on Odyssey. And bam, and they would love it. I'm sure they would welcome me. I've got plenty enough subscribers. I can just all I have to do is reach out to them, coordinate with them, and I'm sure that I would be okay over there.
You would have to reach out to them. I know they have the 1,000 sub minimum requirement when it comes to certain things, but they're very friendly with their resource team. Just use their Discord and just say what the problem is, and they literally get back to you within 30 minutes, and they just press a button, and you're syncing. It's fake. Everything. It's like I'm like, they have more human with the pulse on their team.
Yeah.
Then YouTube has kibbles and bits in their algorithm. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to contact. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I'm trying to contact the Odyssey team right now to see if they can sync my stuff because I can't at the moment for some reason.
Why?
Well, I respect.
You have to contact him directly, Runner, and I gave you a link in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you again for their library account on Discord. Do you have that?
I did join the link thing, and I emailed them, and they said, join the Discord.
I respect any company that does business like that. So I am looking forward to trying to I want to like go and sit down and actually take a day, trick out my page, and then update my shit on Odyssey, and then
this is what's cool about Odyssey is they pay you to watch videos.
Yeah,
they pay you. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm getting all the credits, but I have like 12 credits. I don't know how you exchange it to real money.
It's because you started a channel. They give you credits for starting a channel. They give you credits for meeting certain goals, like doing this on your channel or putting this on your channel or uploading content. I mean, basically anything that you do that is actually interacting with their platform, like watching videos, posting, commenting on other videos. You get credits just for watching. You get credits for commenting. Like everything you do on Odyssey, you get some kind of credit for.
See, I want the live stream option, so I can
like that.
Just run like the loading screen radio over there with copyright-free music, and just have it play, have a game playing on the main screen, and just chill. Like I would love just to see. Like, see, you're doing this right now, Bruce. You see, you have these people just chilling.
Yeah.
Do this. Music playing in the background. Just talk about whatever.
Man,
the bar to see.
Or it's how you doing, my brother?
I'm hanging in there, man. Just on this grind, baby, trying to find my footing after everything that's happened.
Yeah.
Did you get the thumbnail I sent you?
I have not. Where was that at?
It's in your when you were talking about Mario Golf. Because you see her doing Overwatch. So I just redid the template for you.
Fat Steven never invites me back for the lunch stream.
Actually, you're always busy, and all I gotta do is reach out, and I just say sure.
Yeah, bro, reach out.
Yeah.
That's literally the main formula. Yeah, reach out,
dude. I will.
And touch someone.
I'll reach out.
No, dude.
I'll reach out.
Come on tomorrow. I need a guest tomorrow.
I'll reach out and grab those cheeks.
I'm serious, Drew. I do need a guest tomorrow.
All right, fuck. I'll be there.
Good. Stop being such a whiny ex-wife. Jesus Christ, man.
I forgot you didn't make it to that one lunch table that you were supposed, because I watched it live.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't at least stop by the store and get my Haagen-Dazs, Steven.
Drew, you gotta shave your head some more. You're getting kind of angry.
What?
I am.
I want to see fucking skull, motherfucker.
I am. Listen, I am fucking angry. All right.
No
I am
shit.
angry
You're drinking that tea.
I am angry at what the fuck my country's becoming. I am angry at so much shit, dude.
Drew,
I'm
in the PS state of Canada right now. So don't.
You guys remember the 90s and how awesome they were?
I remember
Dude,
90s cartoons.
brother Orz, I remember growing up in the fucking 80s and how awesome that was. All right. So, listen, man, you could sit there, kick back, watch Miami Vice, do a mound of coke and get and just it was glorious.
Wait, what's stopping you
Right.
from doing a amount of coke now?
Well, because I'm more of a cultured person. I don't do that.
Oh, right. You just follow serial killers in fictional horror movies, and that literally is abstinence from doing cocaine.
You cultured swine.
Jesus Christ! But it's 12 noon Eastern. Jesus, I don't care.
Oh
Dude,
man,
I honestly, I like YouTube for one thing because I can look at it as a job, but it burns you the fuck out. Yeah.
So Fat Steven, what are we going to talk about tomorrow? Horror movies.
We can talk about whatever. If you're the guest, it's about whatever. And if Lorena shows up, she shows up. If she's on vacation, she's not. But I host them until she gets back.
Oh,
like Tuesday was still my favorite show of the week so far with Chuck. We had Chuck Dixon on. It was a blast.
That was so amazing to watch.
Yeah,
dude.
And
we got Chuck Dixon to pan his camera around his man cave, and there was so much merch in there.
Batman. There was so much Batman.
Oh,
dude. You really should probably shave your back hair.
Who's he talking to?
You.
I don't have back hair. You should shave that bottom lip so you can pull it over your head and swallow.
Oh, wow.
That's from Grumpy Old Men. Get straight, guys. Know your movies.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. It's not like I'm telling you to dress like Demi Moore and do a striptease. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, how much money you got?
Yeah,
$350,
really.
motherfucker.
Yeah, listen, to me, all right, Ords is more special to me
Like a
because at the very least, Ords would wear a sundress for me. All right.
No, that's Runner. That's the wedding.
No, that's not. Again,
I didn't say it, Runner. That was all.
I know it's Fat Steven, and I'm telling Fat Steven that if they give me a flower girl dress or whatever the fuck, I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it
after you wear it because I'm
gonna make a bonfire.
You gotta walk down that aisle and look pretty for them. Because
I gotta be honest though, that might be a video that gets you some real clicks. I'm just saying.
It would. I would only do it for the clicks, and then I'll make a. I gotta remember to bring a lighter to burn it.
Like,
do you know how to use it? Wait. Do you know how to use a lighter with a child lock, Runner?
Like, oh my God, Runner!
Is that even a thing?
Runner is transitioning.
Okay, promise me when you do wear that flower dress, you prance down the aisle. I want to see you skipping like one of those old those funny cartoons.
Jesus Christ!
Arms flailing at the sides like Steven Seagal.
No, listen. Play fucking tiptoe through the tulips while he's doing it.
No, tiptoe through the window. I'm wearing my dress. Runner, Runner, don't you like talking to us because
he carries a gas can on him and shit. Just
he probably does. He probably runs around.
I show up with a dress.
Zippo.
So if in case I show up with a dress, he's ready to burn that fucker.
Just get him a kilt with flower pattern and just tell him.
I'll wear it for the clicks, and then when I'm done, I'll burn the motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's funny. I will get you.
Our flower girls are growing up so fast.
Be an hour and a half of Ords' wedding to Amber, and then at the very end you have there's Runner at the altar throwing the flower dress right on it.
Yeah, it's like a Madonna video. It's
okay. If he doesn't want to wear the flower dress, then get him the Madonna cones.
Ords, are you guys East Coast?
Central,
Midwest, dude.
Central. All right.
Ords and I live in the same state.
That's right. Like an hour 15 from each other, I think about that.
I would say less than an hour, honestly.
Well, how close or far are you from Ohio, roughly?
About 5 to 6 hours.
Give or take.
Well, I'm about like 2 states away from Ohio.
Okay.
Runner, you're about 6 hours away from Ohio. If you know,
Give me what's the closest major city to you?
Cleveland.
Was it true
All right.
Cleveland rocks?
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's down there, dude. That's actually pretty fun to go to.
6 hours and 17 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Ohio once, but that was so long ago I don't remember where.
But I would love to come down there, because I got a buddy who lives in Detroit, so I would probably jump up to Detroit, and then swing around the lake and come visit you if I was to go that way.
Well, the reason I was asking is, if you don't do it this year, you and Amber should stop up like next summer. We'll go to Cedar Point.
That'd be
And
fun.
we'll just do a whole day at Cedar Point and like take footage and shit.
That would be fun, man. That'd be fun for some Ords outdoors.
No,
Yep.
I have a question. right now.
Sup?
If Ords, Runner, and Drew were able to get together and actually do a stream, I bet you if you all dressed up like the Golden Girls and went to
I gotta get that costume going.
that's
I
the way to
still
get
owe her.
Runner to wear a dress and make it more comfortable for the wedding.
Listen, if other people are gonna do it, then
Oh,
So are you
then
saying
that's
wait?
better.
Do it.
Oh.
Are you saying we dress up like the Golden Girls and then go to Cedar Point?
There you go.
That'd be
There
funny.
you go. You won't get pulled over or anything. You'd be like, "Oh, we don't want to touch those grandpas in transition."
That'd be like,
we
that'd be
do
like,
identify as retired old ladies. Where's our check, bitches?
that'd be
Who's
like,
Blanche?
that'd be like, hey, it's humid out here. Leave me alone. I'm a transpa.
Oh man. But yeah, no, that'd be fun. I know that we're definitely going to we should be
Vegas.
going to the Vegas trip. Knock on wood. We got to book everything still. It's right around the corner, but
Get
the
me
idea
as
is
much merch as possible.
Kai and Angelus have kind of like they're like telling me to go to Vegas, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I would love to.
I want to.
Wait. Do you even have a place to stay, Runner? And do you have enough money to do the full weekend?
I would hold off on Vegas for now for you, Runner.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. I'm like
Runner,
again. It depends on my
feeling-
schedule. 'Cause I
Runner
don't know.
also, if your gut feeling is also telling you no, go with your gut feeling.
I know, like in the situation that my mom and I are in. I know, like, I don't have nearly the money to do it. Because if I would go, I would drive cross country because I like to drive. Number one, and number two, I got a good vehicle that can do it. But the problem is just the gas. I don't have, I don't have nearly. I don't think what it would take for a hotel, because how long is it? An entire week? Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Well, if you work for Bounty into Comics and you can schedule it somehow, you can actually just write it off as a business expense.
Well, yeah, they're not going to let me do that. Dude.
It was an idea, because at least then all of you guys can go and you just do a live news report of how YouTube pop culture reporters all get together, and yeah, it could work. I'm just saying it could be a business expense for everyone's channel.
I would love, and like it's kind of similar in that vein of the Vegas trip, but I would love to do like an outdoor like content creator brainstorming weekend where everybody goes out, like they camp, they hang out, they brainstorm around a fire, talk about content, talk whatever, just like a retreat, like a creator retreat.
Can you break me out of Canada first?
Yeah, it's easy enough.
Yeah, thanks. That's how I feel every morning. Thanks, Drew, for that noise. That's pretty much the new anthem. That's the new anthem. Oh, Canada.
Stephen, the fact that you are not a crippling alcoholic gives me a little hope, because you're stuck.
I've only been drinking more is just this year. This year's been nuts with the hospital thing with my dad. Like it shocked the reality. I mean, I'll give you straight. Like, I'm playing it off. I give the updates, and dude, I have never felt so alone in this house than I've ever felt before, and
thank you very much.
It's brutal. So I can understand where Drew's coming from too, because it not only limits your ability to figure out where your path is going, you have someone that relies on you to a so full degree that as much as you're being the bigger person, you're being the adult, you're being the good son, you're sacrificing a lot because no one else wants to step up because they're selfish. And I'm taking that from my brother's point of view.
Well, I just have nobody else, so
Well, that's that, but that's how it is. But Drew, that's the similarity. I have brothers, but none of them are fucking stepping up.
I just, and listen, I've been doing this a long time. I've taken care of both my folks. As back, I've been doing this since roughly '04 when me and my ex-fiance split up. I moved back home fully intending it was going to be a short stay. I was going to get some money together, go out, get another apartment after I was regrouping after my fiance and I split. Well, then my dad, slowly but surely started to have health issues.
Yeah.
And then, my mom's health issues started to get worse. And then I was in full blown taking care of them mode for the next, now going on friggin' 17 years. So, I mean, it's like, it is what it is. I mean, I can admit, like, but to me personally, just on a self level, I mean, sure, there's things I feel like I sacrificed. I feel like I missed out a lot on a lot of dating. I feel like I missed out on a lot of on the opportunity to have children. I feel like I missed out on the opportunity to get married.
But
there's a lot of things I feel like I missed, but at the same time, I wouldn't trade it because, family.
Drew, you're making a good point. So is it actually missed out? That's the fine line. It's either missed out or regret. And if you start regretting, then you that's where you're starting to think out of the wrong mindset because you're doing it out of responsibility and love. And regrets come when you can't. When you're feeling missed out, it feels like you're sacrificing way too much, but you think your time is also getting shortened because of all the responsibilities you're taking up. And it's a hard road.
Well, dude, listen. Yeah, it's gonna weigh on people's minds. It's gonna weigh on your mind when you're in that situation. When you're a sole caregiver for somebody, it's going to weigh on you. And the amount of years that you put into doing it, it does. And yeah, there is some doubt that creeps in. There is some, regret that creeps in, and you have to temper those and remind yourself that, in the list of priorities, family comes first and all else is secondary. And believe me, I've had my share of depression over the years over a lot of things. Dude, trust me. I've had some pretty dark ass nights. I've had those nights where I've had a bottle of Jack in one hand and my 9 in the other. I've been to the edge, bro.
I get it, dude. If something happens to my parents, I got to drive about 850 to 900 miles away.
But, but at the same time, I still wouldn't trade it as much sometimes as I fight off what you would think regrets that creep in. I wouldn't trade it.
I wouldn't trade it, but I understand the part of it sucking.
Well, yeah.
And,
and I'm limited, when that thing about a year and a half ago, and you guys that followed me through this whole time and know my channel, when that thing happened with my spine, and now, I'm limited in certain things I can do because of, my spinal issues and stuff, because I haven't gone to have surgery or anything like that. Newsflash, I've tried every option except for the surgery because the odds that the surgeon gave me was at most he could only guarantee maybe 60% success if it was even successful. At age 47, it doesn't behoove me to have a life-changing spinal surgery and get myself possibly fucked up for the rest of my life. If I was 20 years older, then yeah, I would say 0 fucks given. Let's go.
You're lucky there. My injury is at a point that if any neurosurgeon touches it, one mishap and I'm paralyzed from the waist down.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to gamble on a 40% risk right now. Not at this age. No way.
It's not a good idea. It's really not healthy for you.
It's Russian roulette.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not going to do that.
But runner, don't get old. It sucks.
Yeah, runners, stay young as much as possible, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm sorry, guys, because I know I brought everybody down. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I kind of understand what you're saying. Like, it's kind of like with my situation with the YouTube, and what I mean by that is, it's like the situation fucking sucks, and you don't have to like it, but you find a way to accept it, and you see the good in that. Like with me, I'm trying to see that like I can grow other platforms, or I can expand out, and I don't have like that tunnel vision of YouTube. And we're exploiting, or we're seeing like exploitations in the system and trying to make people aware of it. So I'm trying to find the good in it. I don't like the situation, but there's good that can come from it. Like you're saying, Drew, like, you don't like the fact that, like, you don't have to like the fact that this is what you've had to do, but you do it because, that's, you're okay with it. You find a way to be okay with it because you understand there's something beautiful behind it. Like, again, the family aspect of it, or the love aspect of it.
I want you guys to understand, because I know it goes without saying that we're all friends, but I want you to understand truly, and this goes for you guys in the chat too, that I interact with and talk to regularly. What's important here is that I don't always get to express to everyone what exactly you mean to me, and what exactly that your friendships and your support has helped get me through, because it's got me through some really dark shit. And like with you and Amber Ords, when I tell you I truly do love and appreciate you both, I do, from the bottom of my heart.
Right? Yeah, same with you, man.
And same goes with Bruce and Steven and Runner and AP and the people Tiki and the rest of the people in the chat. My peeps. You do mean the world to me, and I just want you to know that.
I think that's where we connect a lot on that, because I think you and I look at it the same way. Like, y'all caught my video the other day, I'm sure, but this is a family to me, man. Like, it's just a giant ass family. That's all it is.
And the one happy thing I've seen, Ords, your streams are, you streamed last night or the other night, and I'm getting my days mixed up because I'm doing, like I said, 60-hour weeks, but
right.
I'm noticing that your Stream Elements bot is on fire now. Wow. And that makes me so happy, because you put out good quality content. With or without YouTube's blessing, you're going to catch some cheddar for that. And I think with you diversifying over into Odyssey and the other ways you can make it, I think you're going to mine some real money out of this, because this is it. This is your thing. Your wife is doing the quote unquote the breadwinning, but I think you're going to eclipse that. Give it a few years time, because you are social media savvy. You do what people want, and with enough fingers out there, you're going to reap really hard.
Here's the thing. It's just like if you think about it, it's the same thing as making investments. all we're doing by going to alt tech and things like that, we're diversifying. You know, because you know it's definitely going to be stronger for our personal brands and what we're doing to have, you know, multiple platforms than to, you know, just let it ride all on one. I mean, that's just common sense, but it's just, you know, it at least gives you a layer of protection, and that's what I'm so happy about for Ords, and you know, the stream elements thing anyway is good. Again, another layer of protection. You know,
Yeah,
because
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. At the end of the day, YouTube doesn't give a fuck about us. Let's be honest here, right?
No,
They
don't.
they give a fuck about their bottom line.
Yeah.
I understand that it's a business. I get it. But if we allow ourselves to be pinned into one corner, and this is something, you know, I've known before, but I guess I never really took it to heart until now, after I've put so much time and energy into something for 3 years and then have it taken away. You know, you like you said, diversify. We have to have a different, you know, we have to have lots of irons in the fire, because how do you truly become independent? By not relying on anybody. So if one avenue shuts, you have another avenue, you know. This is maybe kind of a tacky correlation here, but like, you look at the rapper Tom McDonald. Like, I've followed his career for like the last few years now, and
self-made completely.
it's self-made, right. He, you know, even if YouTube was to demonetize him, he'd still be a millionaire, because he's created a brand. He's created, you know, avenues to make revenue without having to have YouTube, or without having, and that's a huge inspiration to me, and that's what I want. I you know what, like, I shouldn't be upset about losing monetization on YouTube, because it's teaching me to do all this other stuff. So I'm really trying hard to look at this as a positive, and grow myself, not only as like a content creator to make better content, but to diversify, you know, my ability to make a living doing this, which is what I want to do. At the end of the day, who the fuck doesn't want to have a job talking about video games and pop culture? That's fucking awesome.
Well, dude, that stream elements thing, and I've had that in place since probably about my second year on Twitch. It's been a godsend, because there's been so many times that, you know, because as a Twitch affiliate, I didn't make really shit from Twitch either. You know, they pay you like a fucking pauper. Okay, for you know, the average person that has a small channel on Twitch, guys, you don't make shit. You know, I'll be real about that. You know, what you want to do is, in the sense of having a stream elements, like that has actually, you know, if people are enjoying the content, they'll let you know. They will hit up the stream elements, and then that is where you can keep food on the table. I have had so many times where, you know, we've been in dire straits, and I've done a stream. It's come out absolutely awesome, and people hit up the stream elements, and guess what? You know, we were able to have groceries for that week. We were able to have, you know, dinner. We were able to do what we needed to do. We were able to get a prescription, but it's because I had the stream elements. It isn't counting on the monetization for Twitch, because I thought the same way even back then. It's like, well, I better do something with this stream elements tip jar thing, because I can't count on Twitch.
Right.
You really
and the nice thing about that is the stream elements and all that circumvents YouTube. They make no money off that.
No.
But you can still use their platform. It's like it's like, if YouTube is going to do this shit to us, then we're just going to find ways to circumvent them.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. It's a better. I would rather give like Stream Elements or Streamlabs a small percentage and run my tip jar through them than give anything to YouTube. I'm sure they do.
No, they don't, because if you're stream elements in general, it goes directly to your PayPal. It's literally considered a charity donation. It doesn't take a tip at all to you. It doesn't even.
You do have to pay taxes on it at the end of the year, but
Oh, really? Ooh.
Depending on after so much you make. If you make so much a year, I think you
Yeah.
have to pay tax then.
It's not free money. You got to pay taxes on it. But if you diversify your purchases enough, you're going to be able to have an itemized list of write-offs, and you should be in good
Oh,
shape.
yeah. So
Yeah,
pretty much
that-
I could write off my headsets, my game, any games that was purchased, anything that's has to do with hardware.
There are limitations to it, but if
50
like
grand.
if you have a good like if you save your receipts and you have good evidence that you use those to actually try to monetize on your channel and you've made a little bit of money from it, like yeah, typically they won't care. But there are some things that like certain, like I'll give you an example. Like if I don't go to a con, I could probably write a lot of that stuff off. Like the room and board and things like that, as long as I produced content for it, but like they wouldn't pay for my gas or something like that. I mean, it's like that sort of thing, like where they would cover.
You can get reimbursed for your gas. You can
your
write
gas
that off.
reimbursed on it.
Well, the tax lady that I had talked to, and the one that when I went to set all this up, I did talk to a tax person, but and they were like, they're saying yes, there are some limitations where they'll look at you and be like, yeah, like if I like go out and buy a bunch of toys or something, they might question that or something. But
No,
as long as
not if you do a review.
well,
about it.
that's my point. As long as you have the evidence that you produce some kind of content for a business or yourself or whatever, as long as you've produced it in the intention to make money off of it, then I think you can, for the most part, write it off on your taxes with certain limitations. Now, in Canada, I have no fucking clue. It sounds like they tax the hell out of you guys up there.
No, they won't. With charity, it's up to 50 grand, right? And because I'm on disability, all I gotta do is make sure I'm not breaking the $200, and that's why I set up the way they do that. I've still
Gotcha.
But like, yeah, I didn't. When I got the two or three of the emergency checks, right?
Right.
You were talking script. Like, I got just enough that it covered the months that would penalize me if I got any more. But I made sure it was just enough for the months I didn't need. Plus, my worker already said you're not going to get clawbacked.
There you go.
I still put them in my taxes, and I still owe nothing because I'm in that bracket. I'm below poverty.
Right. But you know, and like you said, as long as you keep your receipts, man, like you know,
Oh, it's in my bank
write.
statements. I'm good.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but I'm not there. I'm not here to like be like, let's get everyone to pay for my shit. But no, if the money literally is going for like an Arctic headset, all I gotta do is a review about the headset. If it's going for a new hard drive, it's because I think that for the.
I think with like the headsets and stuff like that, you could probably just write those off without anything because you need that to do your editing. You need it to do your live streams. So you don't even have to do a review on the headset. I think for things like that, you could just easily write those off. I would think.
I want to go and really quickly. I want to point out something today that people might not have picked up on, and
You're pregnant.
And I put out a tweet a little while earlier that I forget there was this gal that picked it up. I believe it was Kira Davis, if I remember right. But what it was apparently Facebook has a thing now where they're pushing reporting people, and it's for quote being extremist. There's a message that is popping up on people's Facebooks, and it says, are you concerned that someone you know is becoming an extremist? We care about preventing extremism on Facebook. Others in your situation have received confidential support. And there's a how you can help thing and get support, aka report someone, and it's just ridiculous. And then on the other side of it, it looks like our one of our friends that gal what's her name, Carrie Smith, yeah, she put out a tweet similar where she got a similar message that said you may have been it was another Facebook official message, Carrie, you may have been exposed to harmful extremist content recently. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And you guys need to understand that when I say information war, when we talk about information war, it truly is. This is 100% authoritarian what Facebook's doing with that platform. I mean, I get the whole private company thing, but yeah, it's pretty authoritarian. And I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention so that you understand if you pick up one of these messages on your personal Facebook.
Well, that's why my personal Facebook I don't access. I made a whole new account, a whole new page just for Fat Steven. I keep my real life and my secondary life different. But the stories I share about my life are real. But I will never. When people ask like things like, "Are you ever going to change your brand or change your persona?" I'm like, why would I change something that I built up for a year? I can always lose this Seagal, but people only know me as Fat Steven.
Yeah.
Unless I
Hail
go
Amber.
I can always go fat Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, she's still awake. That's cool. What's up, babe?
Yeah.
Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Fred, your guy Fred that pops up in your chat, he's a genius. He's been popping up more on my channel, and I'm working on a new emoji right now, and it's called the grift card, like a gift card.
Well, Thomas, let me explain. Let me qualify that statement for you. It's just kind of there. Don't worry about far right or far left. Try to look at it as it's common sense versus insanity. Okay, and that's what it is. These people that are growing more and more authoritarian, that are supporting all of this alternate reality nonsense, that are supporting all of these all of these social constructs, all this harmful ideology. They are insane. They have lost it. And you have to understand that, you know, the folks that you see here, like on this panel, in this chat, we still have common sense left. We still have a moral center. And as crazy as we may be in the sense of just, you know, being crazy in life, we're not insane like those idiots.
We here at Fat Steven are purely fucking insane, and it has expressed no monetary values with the rest of the panel.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. It makes sense.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what it is. You know, because at the end of the day, it really isn't about left and right. They're both infiltrated. They're both infiltrated. They were infiltrated long ago.
It's all bullshit. I'm honest at this point. I just take it with a grain of salt. And yep. I haven't turned on the TV in God knows how long.
Oh God, dude, you want to talk about going insane? You'll make yourself insane doing that. Don't do that.
Don't turn on TV, Steven. You're gonna be really upset.
I haven't.
Read a book. Read a book.
I don't need to read
much better.
All right, now I'm going to share this quickly, Bruce. Let me. I want to get a.
Go ahead and share, bud. I'm ready.
This is the next.
Here we go. Oh wow!
That's gonna be the next emoji. What do you think of that? That's a care of Fred. It's a gift card, like a gift card.
I like that.
I'm using the Starbucks format too. Have fun. It looks better. It works better when it's smaller because I have it set at the 100 and 100, right? So that's why I might have to change the font, I think, to the font. No, I want the font. Give me the font. There we go.
Tiki of Doom, are you a person who listens to old rock and roll?
Who?
Tiki of Doom. The reason why I was asking that is there's a old song done by Frank Zappa about the boob tube. If you ever get a chance, listen to old Frank Zappa. You'll understand.
Did your runner fall asleep?
No, I'm listening.
Steven's gonna start doing his own crafting on my channel. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, Thomas Gilkey. I'm a huge fan of Frank Zappa. No surprise there.
Where is it?
I like that. That looks really good, Steven.
Yeah, it's gonna look better on the channel, but yeah, that's it. I didn't know we have people here watching.
Well,
I have like old records of like Chicago, Supertramp, Neil Diamond. I even got the Chipmunks Christmas album on my fucking here somewhere. My dad keeps everything.
Thomas Gilkey, I'll tell you about Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa was invited to go on to Saturday Night Live, and they kind of ran a smear campaign on him because he had real issues of everybody on Saturday Night Live was high on cocaine, and he was pretty much a teetotaler. I don't even think he drank coffee. The guy was a musical genius, and he flaunted it. He had amazing work, but he could not work in a conventional environment for entertainers, that being Saturday Night Live, where there's plenty of opportunity for you to find stories on cocaine use backstage. Hell, there was one where John Belushi was playing Beethoven, and he's snorting cocaine off the piano while he plays, and that's an old skit. I don't even know if you can find that on most channels, but it was classic SNL all the time.
Totally.
Oh my God. Earlier tonight, I had a dream of opening this chat for me and Vigilante talking about the G.I. Joe movie. Has everybody talked out of that? Did nobody want to discuss that movie or
The Snake Eyes one?
The Snake
Yeah,
Eyes?
yeah, fuck that movie.
Listen,
Fuck that movie.
I'm a fucking normie to GI Joe, so I'm probably just gonna go in as just a stupid action movie. So I don't really care.
No, I mean, look, I have thoughts, and all I'll say is they absolutely, positively virtue signaled and used the whole Asian card in this movie to turn it into something it's not, to turn it into a political statement. Frankly, as an Asian person, it pisses me off.
Wait, you're Asian?
You know, oh, gee, you never would have fucking noticed, huh?
No, not really. No, I don't pay attention.
And I do want people to notice, especially those that are going to throw a fit. Drew, what nationality do you claim to be?
Pakistani.
Have you been born as?
I am Abdul. I am in the local 7-Eleven. I will make you a Slurpee. No,
I want a blue raspberry.
I listen. I am proudly Filipino. I mean, yeah, I didn't grow up on the island. No, I didn't emigrate here to the United States. I was born here in Ohio, and yeah, I am like an ignorant Filipino. I don't speak tag. I speak one fucking language, and that's English. I'm 100% fucking Stars and Stripes American. But, you know, I embrace being Filipino. And I don't like how they are using the Asian community. Again, the same way that they're using the other minority communities. They totally abused it with the Black community, and they've abused it with the Latino community. And, you know, we're not pawns to be paraded around like their personal little sympathy toys, to be like, look, we stand behind the Asians. But any other time, or if we don't agree with their ideology, they will gladly throw us under the bus. And I don't like that. And Hollywood is one of the worst offenders at this, because they constantly do it. And we've seen it within countless franchises, that all they're doing is using this whole thing, especially with persons of color or different nationalities to virtue signal. It has nothing to do with story. It has nothing to do with anything. They craft the whole movie around a virtue signal instead of a story. And this movie is so far removed from being a G.I. Joe movie. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch it. It's just a dumb action film because the GI Joe that I remember,
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Snake Eyes was an outsider. He was a Guilo, if I remember right, and they didn't like that. They didn't want that anywhere near the clan. And here he is, surpassing every test that he's given, besting Storm Shadow from childhood to adulthood.
Dude, they absolutely just they absolutely screwed over his backstory so much. I mean, Snake Eyes is an Asian dude working in a meat packing plant, and like all of a sudden, like all of a sudden, the triads come and start fucking with people. It's like, are you serious? You want to put every goddamn Asian trope in this movie to like make us look even more stupid? And it's like, come on. You know, it was never about that. Snake Eyes was never about that. This movie is such trash. And you know, I hate to say it, but the older GI Joe movies, you know, in the in the mid 2000s, well, in the later 2000s, were better GI Joe movies than this will ever be.
Yeah, I'm looking at the old GI Joe films, and I think I talked about it last night, where those were not really good movies. They were fun to eat popcorn.
But they were a hell of a lot better than this.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, you know, I hated the prequels when they were released, but when you compare the prequels to the sequels, the prequels make a really good way to spend 6 or 7 hours.
And give me Sienna Miller as the Baroness in that tight ass suit anytime. I'll take that
Every day, ending in
all day, every day. And the same thing. I'll take Adrienne Palicki as Lady J. Yeah, please. Even more.
You know, she didn't have the haircut right, but she looked good. Damn it, she looked good.
I don't care that she didn't have the haircut right. God, man, she had all the right parts in all the right places. I'm fine with
Well, I would
that.
hope so. If their legs were coming out of her ass, there'd be a problem.
No, Stephen. She's not you.
Yeah, Drew, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, for me, I've already said this, but like, I'm a normie to G.I. Joe. I don't know jack shit. So I'm just gonna go in as a action film and not view it as what I know people are. I know fans like you don't like it, and I can understand that.
Cooper, you need to do, okay, is you need to go and go to a comic shop and go back and get the original issues. If you know, when you have the extra money to, you know, maybe afford to buy those back issues, go in to a comic shop and read the original comic, and you'll understand what drew us into the franchise. You'll understand, you know, where the G.I. Joe fans come from. And also, like, right here on YouTube, the Hasbro channel runs there is a continuous 24-hour stream of the old the original.
I've seen that.
And you know, to really understand that, you need to read the old comics and watch the original cartoon.
I wouldn't say that he should, you know, if you have the extra money, if you got fuck you money, yeah, go buy the comics. They're really good. I mean, when I say they're really good, they're as good as Simonson's run on Thor. That's the level of good I think they are. They're 4.5 to 5 star out of 5 stars. But if you don't have the money, but you've got the time, Hasbro is streaming G.I. Joe 24/7. You can sit down and watch G.I. Joe for days and be entertained.
Thomas Gilkey, I could make you some wicked food, bro. I mean, I don't know about the breadsticks because I haven't dicked around much with baking, but dude, I can make you some wicked food, bro. I made homemade dirty rice about a week ago. That it was to die for. People would have went crazy for it because it was good. Because I make all kind of different stuff.
By the way, Thomas, you need to watch the first Top Gun movie. It's really fucking good.
Yeah. The first Top Gun movie is required watching if you've got a penis.
Absolutely.
If you don't have a partial chub during the volleyball scene, I don't know what your problem is.
I got Top Gun on Blu-ray, so
you got to chub every morning.
Great movie.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
I can't wait for Top Gun Maverick. I'm excited. That's like my most anticipated movie so far.
That is one of the best looking films I've seen on the adverts probably in the past 5 or 6 years. I mean, when I was seeing that, I didn't care about Alita Battle Angel so much. I wasn't giving two shits about any other film, and they've delayed it. And I just want to watch Top Gun Maverick. That's all I want to see. That's the only film coming out anytime soon that I think is going to bring back my love of going to the movie theater and eating a $20 bucket of popcorn and some very overpriced beers.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't monopolize everything. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
no, it's all good, man.
Channel, speak your mind. As long as you're not going, I think Kaiser Soze or some shit. I'm fine.
I like Kaiser.
I'm not that type of Kaiser.
He
You've
was misunderstood.
You've never seen The Usual Suspects?
I've seen The Usual Suspects.
The Kaiser Soze.
Yeah.
Kaiser Buns.
Listen, you're talking to an Italian. You talk about bread, I paid more attention. That to me, I think we're kind of getting mistreated on the fucking Snake Eyes movie because they're lambasting, they're shellacking the entire history of the most iconic character in the GI Joe fan base or in the crowd, and then his companion Storm Shadow or his counterpoint. They've just made a generic action film. It looks like a Mortal Kombat movie, and there's no. I want to see it on one hand, like I want to see the old Street Fighter film. When I saw that in the theaters at the adverts, I was not looking forward to Street Fighter. I said, I'm sure when I get older, it'll be fun to watch and make fun of. And I was right. Damn it, I was right.
I haven't seen Street Fighter. I mean, I saw the old Mortal Kombat movie and I love it. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. To those that don't know,
Okay,
fucking love Mortal Kombat.
You've never seen M. Bison tearing up the scenery as with Raul Julia being the actor, stricken with stage 4 stomach cancer, going through every day of filming, absolutely racked with pain, but knowing his kids will love this movie, and he loves his kids so much, he filmed it. And he made this movie for them. Is it a good movie? No. It's a horrible movie. It's a Van Damme movie, which is like the comedy equivalent to an Adam Sandler film. You don't watch those for entertainment. You watch them for punishment. But you watch.
Happy Gilmore is pretty funny.
I do like Happy Gilmore.
The first one was great.
Billy Madison's good too.
You know what gets to my effed up sense of humor is, dude, even as messed up as it is that Cosby got out. Okay, I still cannot go back and watch those old Jello pudding pop commercials, especially the ones for the chocolate Jello pudding pops, without just laughing my ass off, because it's like a morbid joke now, but it's funny as can be.
I actually think that what happens tomorrow is Bill Cosby says goodbye to his family, and he goes on a little drive. He ends up at a rock wall next to a large hickory tree, and he finds a little a little plastic tube with a note inside it. Here's a map to find me. And he goes down, drives across the border into Mexico, and on South Padre Island, he meets up with Jeffrey Epstein, who's getting the boat ready. And I think that's exactly what's pretty much happening. It not really happening, but in my own fucked up mentality, I think that's what is happening, because that's a better ending to the Bill Cosby tale than him dying of old age.
He's not going to die of old age. He's going to trip and slip on a pudding pop, and it's going to penetrate his heart. Oh, yes, Mama Joe.
I want to. I didn't want to see him go to prison, and in my head, he might have done all those things, but nobody in context, nobody in the 70s was without lewds or other fun hallucinogens. Those are the fucking Oxycontin of the modern world, and you just pass that shit out, and everybody that they had on that panel, for the second panel especially, was just eviscerating him. How dare you? You know, just you know.
How dare you not put GHB in my pudding pop?
Yeah, I know he wasn't acting as a good man. I get that, and I'm not going to say that a godly man would get women stoned or get them to hallucinate and then he'd slip them the D. I know this. I know this in my heart. I know this back.
God ain't got to do none of that for me, baby. I'm game. Let's do this.
Yeah, he has Cialis.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, like, it was the 70s. They have all these 60 and 70-year-old women coming forth, and I don't believe that a single juror said, "Yeah, I'd fuck that sober." No, I just can't believe it. It didn't compute. Okay. So I'll get off that soapbox. Go on ahead, guys. All right, guys, good talk.
Sorry, I was downloading the Odyssey app. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. And I'm proud of you for doing that. You need to do that on all your devices, because I think Odyssey is going to be what throws a lot more money in your pocket than what you think.
Yeah, I don't even know how this
money.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well,
you just walk into like your 7-Eleven and be like, "Hi, do you take library credits?"
No.
Okay.
I threw you into a private chat boards, and there's a link for LDG's Discord channel.
Oh shit.
LDG has a lot of answers, and I think library. I posted that in here earlier. Uh-oh. What the fuck, Steven?
I almost died because I went down the wrong way.
Wait, Bruce, were you the one that created the LGL Discord? Okay, because it's funny because you know, the four of us, me, Culture, Kai, Angelus, we were like planning on making one, but a lot of people are like, oh, when's your Discord coming out? So then this other one comes up. I'm like, why is there another LGL Discord? And yeah, it was funny. So yeah, there's two LGL Discord servers.
Yeah, and they're basically the same thumbnail and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that, and I threw a bunch of channels in there, then I gave it to Culture, and so Culture's got the keys to it. Whenever you create a Discord, you're the legal owner of it. You take responsibility over most of what's said. Section 230 doesn't quite apply the way it should. I wish it did, but you whenever you transfer it, you have to go through some legalese and some check marks to make sure that you're going to be giving away all admin duties to somebody else. And it took me longer to give it up to Culture than it did for me to like do anything else. And now it's just kind of like a place for me and Shadzar talk, because Shadzar and I apparently scared off everybody.
Bruce, you didn't know, nor should you take blame for another man or woman or whatever the fuck they want to identify, tree toaster's actions. You don't know. Don't ever blame yourself for another person's actions. You don't own their responsibility. You do not make them do their free will of choice, their free will of statement, their free will of stupidity. Don't ever feel bad because you didn't know something and it turned out not the way you thought. That is something I will always adamantly fight. Never ever feel bad for not knowing something that caused an issue. That's not your fault. That's the person in question that's at fault.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't blame yourself, man. There's a lot of shitty people out there that will do anything to get where they want to be or where they think they're entitled to be, and that anything they do, anything they act on, it's all their fault because those are their actions, their free choice, their fucking opinion, and no one can sway them to do something stupid unless they're a fucking mindless bitch. But other than that, don't take responsibility for another person's actions unless it's family, a personal friend, or you had some kind of involvement. Other than that, don't ever fucking think you're responsible for what Shadzar has done, will do, or hasn't done yet. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, I'm not laying any blame at him because
but you know what I mean. I'm saying as a generalization.
Appreciate that.
It might be one lemming leading the herd, but if every other lemming is falling off the cliff, that's their reasoning. That's their fucking mind telling them to keep going. You don't see the first lemming falling off the cliff going, sorry, Jim, Frank, Bob, Knob, Bill, like naming them all off as they're falling to their death. It don't work like that.
And now I can't get that meme out of my head.
Yeah. We're always going to run into people that have a persona we don't expect, or they don't know how to handle online interaction, or we're always going to run into those types. And the farther they go, the more you see how much you didn't make them do something. It's fucked up.
True.
Yeah.
I like the guy. I get along with him for the most part, but we talk a lot of geek shop, and so I mean that's where I identify with him on a lot of things because he's somebody that knows the environment that we talk about pretty well. And there's other things he does that I'm sure I don't quite like all the way, but he's seen me torpedo myself out of other Discords, and that happens. You just there'll be places where you don't belong.
Wait, you left my Discord? What the heck happened?
No, I didn't leave your Discord.
All right, good. I want to guard the fridge.
I wouldn't leave your Discord. Your Discord's good. It's just I haven't been in there for a while. I apologize.
Again, with apologies. No, you don't need to apologize. I was just making a joke.
But no. Is there any other topics that people want to bring up here? Because we've kind of gone on a large range. We went on entertainment, pop culture, personal.
I like smoking weed. That's pretty cool.
I like drinking beer. I gotta finish this can before I go to bed.
Anything else cool, Lords?
Yeah. I don't know.
Simp.
Yeah, simp.
Simp.
I'm just, I felt dirty saying it. I'm sorry, Runner. I love you.
Simp.
Okay.
I'll simp for Runner. Why not?
Oh,
Then
Nobody.
let me back. Then get me back in the gaming Discord.
Yeah,
No,
that's
don't
never
do
gonna
that.
happen.
No,
That's
it's
never
not
gonna happen.
Jesus
there ain't enough
Christ.
simping in the
I
fucking
remember.
long far away
I
galaxy.
remember being on a stream with Ords, and he said he forgave me and all that stuff.
Well,
And all that, and then he's
there
like,
and you were
I'll let
talking
you
to
back in the
yourself.
Discord, and then he's
That's-
like, oh no,
That never
not
happened,
happening.
Runner. That was you by yourself talking on a stream by yourself.
That was not.
Oh, Thomas, I will get to it. All right, he says still waiting on orders to put Patreon content. I will, man. It's gonna be big, bro. I'm just saying.
Hasn't it only been like 48 hours?
It hasn't even been 48 hours.
Holy shit! Thomas is like, I'm a patron. I demand service.
He is top tier. I mean, I got to get something up there for him.
You might as well just send him a picture of your nipples and ask him, "Do you want me to
I'm
shave
not-
it counterclockwise?"
I'll let you send him the picture of my nipples. How's that?
I can work on that. No, I can fucking do that. I got that somewhere, avatar somewhere. Snow loves that magic snow fucking account. He does.
You know, Ords,
Yes,
you
he
could
does.
have you and Steven do the skit from South Park where they're trying to have somebody come out and take care of their internet, and everybody at the internet company's rubbing their nipples.
Yeah.
We go from GI Joe to nipples.
I'm sorry,
And
brother.
a
When
good
you
man
get
should.
ready, we'll talk about your nipples, okay?
What?
Exactly.
But
Why
you know,
me?
I think I achieved more with this stream tonight than what I was really wanting to even think about, because like everybody just kind of started popping in here, kind of like a good little party, and I was really impressed. With that, I probably should start going around the horn, and with that, I'll start with Runner. Runner, do you have anything set up here to come out anytime soon this week?
STDs.
I'm not sure entirely. I mean, yeah, I did announce my Odyssey. I hope to do some stuff with that if I get that all sorted out. I plan on putting more content on my channel. I just don't know when because of my schedule and stuff. And I want to do something weekly, like as a thing for YouTube or whatever and whatever. But yeah, I'm also on LGL, like Gaming Lounge, every Thursday. Probably gonna put up some more content on there. I just uploaded a video on there today, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. On your LGL, I'm gonna ask you, what goals do you have as a member of the LGL crew there? What goals do you have? Do you want to like do a live stream on there of a game, or are you just there to talk game politics or new games and hardware on Horizon? What is your goal with that?
Well, I mean, we do plan on doing like more content, like we're trying to do more reviews, because before before it was like we were just we were like switching different channels. It was on Culture's channel at one point, then it was Kai's and Angelus, but now beginning of this year we made it into a channel, and I thought it was a great idea, and yeah, so far we're just doing the what do we call it, like the Lig Gaming talk show or something like that every Thursday, but we want to get more videos out there. I just did one today, and we do plan on doing gaming streams as well at some point. We gotta work it out, and our schedules are kind of they're kind of complicated at the moment, so we gotta talk things out.
As much as I like YouTube, I'm not like Steven and Ords who have more access to provide content. I don't know if you heard or not, but some of us have jobs that they require more than 8 hours a day, and I'm in that crowd. And I don't mind it. I mean, right now the money's good and I can still function pretty well. I don't have that many aches and pains. But you're probably going to have a gig that will take you more than 8 or 10 hours a day. So if you don't upload content, Runner, it'll be all right, man. I mean, you can catch up on the weekend or on a day off.
No, yeah, of course.
We'll be here to watch it. That's just how it works. And it's okay when you get the chance, you'll do it. And that's what I should be saying there.
Yeah. And if I have the time, I'll do it. Like today, I was like, you know what? I'll do one video today for my channel and then one at LGL and then, get right to work. So that's what I did today. So hopefully I can get that, used to. Because I haven't uploaded in a while. I got to get back into the habit.
All right. Drew, are you with us or are you unattended at the PC right now?
No, I'm here. I'm just wow. Big shout out to our friend Kate. Kate put me in touch with someone that I may have another writing opportunity on the horizon.
Nice.
Yeah. So thanks for to Kate for that.
I love Rowan Ginger Raven. She's
That's awesome.
a patriot.
Yeah, she's just amazing. She's a good friend, and I absolutely dig her. But listen, folks, most of you already know who I am. You know where to find me. So just check out my channel at Supreme Heretic. Get the word out. Let's keep on moving. I want to try and smash 700 by the end of the year. We're in the 620s right now, sub-wise. So if you can get the word out, by all means do so. And listen, whether we do or not, I am just grateful to those who do come by my streams and frequent them and are regular viewers. Thank you, because without you, there is no us. I appreciate you guys catching all my stuff like High Heresy and Pegasus Actual, and I'll continue to try to search for the truth, get the truth out there, and also, I am in a fight, the information war, folks. I am on the front lines, baby, and I am not going to quit. So, there's a lot of people that, for understandably, they kind of want to protect their brand and they kind of want to, toe the line a bit. But with me, there ain't no towing shit. I'm going to take it right to them. I know who the enemies are, and we are going to meet the enemy right at those gates. So help me. So, follow me. If you want to enlist in this information war with me, and we're going to win. Promise you that.
Badass. When is your next stream with Enter the Unfamiliar or Final Death Star?
I should be on there Sunday, I believe. I think Final's doing a show Sunday, so I'll be on there. And Tuesday will be Rogue Squadron, and then of course we got a huge episode of Pegasus Actual coming up on Thursday of next week, because oh god, the episode we're reviewing is a big one. There's a major character death in it. That's all I'm going to say. So those of you that are BSG fans that are invested in watching the Pegasus Actual podcast, do not miss next week's episode. And I'm going to try to see if I can't throw some invites out to some big names, see if I can't land somebody involved with the show on there next week. I'm going to try to effort to do that over the weekend and during the first part of this week coming up. So,
Drew, have you been keeping up with Steven's channel lately?
Here and there when I can.
The reason why I say that is that Steven has had some creators on his channel, people I thought wouldn't pay attention to a small timer YouTuber, but these people come on and you guys might want to network together. I'm just going to say that because Steven seems like he's got.
Are you using me for clout, sir? Are you grifting my grift?
You caught the joke. Anyway,
What the
I was just saying that, like, you seem to know people involved with the media, involved with various programs, and I don't know if you're just surfing on LinkedIn or what social media you use.
No, I don't touch LinkedIn.
No. Listen, I mean, everybody has. We all have our different ways of reaching out to people. And maybe we'll wind up getting a big name. Hopefully, but yeah, I know Steven's doing good work. So, just I want to see everybody keep killing it.
Yeah, it's looking good so far as us being able to move over to Odyssey. I have very little faith in YouTube right now, and I don't touch Twitch because of the EULA. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people like Twitch. I don't.
I really want to get. I really want to see at some point. Because he's incredibly busy, but I want to get Jack Posobiec back on. Because right now it's really, with everything that's going on, Jack is great to talk to. So
he's an interesting guy. And I didn't realize he's 35 years old. He's a young fellow.
Yeah, but Poso knows what's going on. He knows the game. He knows exactly what they're doing. I've also had ongoing conversations with Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Schaefer. I'm going to try to get Colonel Shaper on just as soon as he has some free time and discuss the state of the world with him as well. So,
All right. Fine with an
Okay. All right. That all within the next week, Drew's got looks like 4 appearances he's going to be making. That's pretty impressive, Drew.
yeah, I'm just trying to get it out there, baby.
Well, not including impromptu streams like what I did tonight. So I mean, who knows? I mean, you have 7 days between now and next Thursday. It could change between now and the Pegasus actual podcast.
Make sure that you follow Ords, sign up for Ords' Patreon, check out Ords on Odyssey. Make sure you check out Runner. Make sure you check out Steven. And make sure let's get our boy Bruce up there in the sub count a little more. And also, don't forget my dude Thomas Gilkey. Check out Thomas Gilkey. Subscribe to Thomas Gilkey.
I was gonna say, I see him in the chat. He said Odyssey seems very confusing. Here's the thing. I just want to, I want to touch base on this. The idea of having to learn something new, I think, is good. And don't let it discourage you, Thomas, or anybody out there who's thinking about it, because we've just had YouTube around for so long that is just what we're used to, right? It's going to take being uncomfortable for a little bit to get a new thing going. But once you get, I'm already starting to learn. I've been spending all day navigating the menus and everything, and I'm already getting the hang of it. I'm seeing where, the tips from views are coming. Views get tips. It's crazy. But don't let that discourage you, Brother Thomas. And just so you know, I did give you and the 2 other Patreons exclusive access in the Discord to official board members chat. And Thomas, you have a specific role now within Discord. You have some power in the Discord. So, you can go check that out whenever you want.
You can now stream in HD when you masturbate.
Yeah, I
don't do that on my Discord.
I'm just a guy in Ords' Discord.
Well, Ords, while we're focusing on you real quick, can you do me a favor and throw your link into the private chat? I want to put it in the chat here. And
what link do you want? I got like 10 million of them now.
Patreon.
I can do that.
The one in English.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Pennsylvania Dutch, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want.
This
Fucking
hey, what are you doing to me, Jebediah?
All right, Jeff.
All right.
All right. So I just threw it up there.
All right. I'm gonna bounce, boys. I will catch y'all later.
Be good, my stews. Be good, buddy. Love you, man.
Yeah. Take care, man.
All those that wander are not lost.
Really,
Yo,
that means.
Steven, tomorrow, make sure you message me about 11 a.m.
That's usually what I do.
Rising.
All right.
All right.
Well, just message me at 11 a.m. EST.
Okay. Yeah, I'll exactly do that. Make sure you're awake at 11 a.m.
Well, that's what I want to make sure I'm awake so that I,
But if you're not awake, how are you gonna answer my DM?
Well, oh man, I'll be there.
I will message you. All right, I'll do it.
Damn, man, you gotta make everything so complicated, dude.
Hi, I'm Fat Steven. Have you met me?
I got 2 links in the chat there. One for Ords' Patreon. We like to see that thing get swollen up. And then I threw a chat link in there, or a YouTube link for Mr. Comics Division. If you guys are bored with my channel, if you're wanting to go somewhere else, that's the place that looks like it's still going on pretty strong.
And Fat Steven eats cookies off the ground. All right.
Yeah,
I'll see
and you
y'all
lick
later.
ass off the strippers.
I like strippers.
Bye, Drew.
Bye, Drew. Okay, So, Ords,
Yo.
Thomas, you listen, man. You're one of the most level-headed guys, Mr. Thomas Gilkey, and I know that whenever things get rough, if you need to talk to somebody, you always got me or Ords or anybody else to talk to. We'll be more than happy with you. I trust you, and I figured you'd probably be good with a wrench.
Oh, thanks, man.
I haven't given that to Ords yet, but I gave that to Thomas.
Yeah, he's not
Thomas,
talking to
yeah.
you, Words.
Fuck you, Runner. Shut up.
I love giving you shit.
I thought it was. I'm sorry. I'm fucking baked. I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay, man. It's
Don't
okay.
worry about Runners that
Words.
micro penis thing.
We got a big fucking weekend coming up, Words. What are you doing on Friday and Saturday?
Man, look, what I wanted to do was take some of the super chat money that I got when I was monetized and take that money and do a little fireworks show on the channel. But because YouTube fucked me, I can't do that now.
You still get that check.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's not as much as it would have been. So that's always fun. But I should get like one final payout, but it's going to be garbage because I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but it sucks because every time I look at the studio now, I see that revenue just fucking go down and it breaks my heart. But anyway, you know what? No big plans, man. I think we're just I'll probably set up some streams for the weekend, nice and quiet. They're shooting off fireworks in my little town on Saturday instead of Sunday. I may go out and buy like a bunch of pre-packaged like setup of small fireworks and stuff like that, and hang out with the kids and whatnot. Probably do a movie outside, but family time, man. We're gonna rally around the family this weekend, and I'm gonna kind of, like I said, I might do some streams, but I'm gonna kind of take this weekend to like breathe a little bit, and now that I'm getting a footing on this other stuff that we're doing. And to answer your question there, brother Thomas, yes, I will help you with Odyssey. We will get it done. But family, man, that's what I'm doing this weekend.
Badass.
Yeah,
I think Amber's passed out, but she said she was going to pass out because it's at like midnight time. So
yeah, she hates it. She hates it that I don't always go to bed with her. But like, this is when I do my best work at this time.
Yeah, it's when the best happens usually. God damn it, Apollo.
Yo, Apollo, dude, I wish you were on Twitter, bro, because you should have seen Gen X like tagging me in like chocolate milk mix pictures and shit, bro.
There's a Patreon thing.
There is a Patreon thing if you want to, and then I think
$20 tier. You can send him one thing of Nesquik.
Yeah, there you go. You know what? There will be a chocolate milk mix stream for Patreons. How's that? How you like that? We will make chocolate milk with chocolate milk mix, and we will chat.
Yes, Thomas. Twitter is assho, and YouTube is asshole.
Asshole. YouTube is asshole too. I hate YouTube is asshole. Yes, it is asshole. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to check out look, I never wanted to start a fucking Patreon, man. I never wanted to do that. I wanted to keep it in one spot, but it's like they fucking forced my goddamn hand. And if you guys come over there, man, like I'm gonna upload a video actually tomorrow, talking to members about there's a lot of cool stuff. You're gonna be hanging out with me and Keshik a lot in the Patreon. We're gonna do Patreon nights where Keshik and I and all the Patreons watch a movie together. And we'll be on camera. Keshik will be here. You get to see her. It's like pop cult movies she's never seen because she's never, she spent the last 10 years of her life raising her kids, and now that I'm like, no, you're going to watch this stuff. Like I'll give you an example. Like we watched Indiana Jones. I told Thomas about this. He flipped because it's his favorite movie, but Raiders of the Lost Ark, she watched it for the first time. I handed her the Blu-ray cover and I'm like, I handed her the Blu-ray cover, and I was like, "Hey, let's watch this." She's like, "Oh, that looks boring," and I'm like, "Are you kidding?" God. She's like, "Yeah." Well, she thought it was like some kind of Western, but like by the time that movie was over, dude, she was like, "Oh my god, oh!" Like she fucking loved it, dude.
Wait! By the time the movie was over, she was what?
She loved it.
She freaked out.
No, reenact.
Yeah, reenact it again. That was great.
All right, you dirty, whatever, you fucking perverts. It just turns you on, you fucking pervert.
That wasn't on my mind.
Everything.
Shut up, you dirty perverts. Anyway,
hey, you're not denying it either. So
Ords, I got a question.
Did you find your golden idol?
Anyway,
What,
Did the
what
Rocks
other
chase
stuff?
her?
What other stuff has Amber not seen? I'm just curious.
everything. Like, I mean, dude, we're talking Patreons to be able to hang out with us while we watch Lord of the fucking Rings and shit like that. Like, I'm gonna try to make it worth it for the Patreons. I'm gonna try to make it worth it. They get to hang out with us. They get to like hang out with Kashyyyk as well. And yeah, it's gonna be fucking lit, man. And if members become available again, we can move shit over to there. I understand that YouTube's easier for everybody, and like we talked about this earlier on the stream, but nothing's ever gonna change if we don't step outside that comfort space. We got to make ourselves a little awkward for a bit till we find our footing, man. And that's how it is.
I agree with that. Hey,
Fast
Tom?
Team's always got to fucking ruin everything.
What the fuck did I do? Dude, I am pretty much one of the only ones that can get away with weird shit, and people still don't hate me.
Well,
That's true. That's okay. We don't care about that.
Oh no, I don't. They're still trying to grift on the playground.
Am I able to come on quickly? Oh yeah, baby! Now it's getting hot up in here.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know,
Gilkey, I just threw you a link on Discord. Gilkey, I just threw you a link out on Discord.
Yeah, hurry up, man. We got places to go, and
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. I gotta finish fapping.
yeah, what he said.
That's nice.
One desire. Fat Steven is always coming too soon.
No,
Coming.
no. It's Fat Steven is the fapper.
Fat Steve, I gotta ask
I got it right here. I got this.
you, how did you get involved with Chuck Dixon?
I can't say. Why? Why does everyone find that so cool? He's just a normal man.
He is a normal man, but he's a normal man that's written great things. Like,
Dude, I'm still trying to figure out how I have his phone number.
Well, what stuff has he done?
I know Will
Just curious.
Pfeiffer.
One man, one desire. Fat Steven is fapping in your coffee. Don't drink it soon.
Oh my god, dear God! Like it was cool until you added the coffee bit.
Didn't he do like a Nightwing run or something? That's what I.
He created
done-
Graham Nolan, motherfucker.
Yeah, fucking educate yourself, bitch.
He's looking stunned now. He's because Runner never shows up in my chat. I know that because he's never been in my fucking chat.
I've
Runner,
been in your
look.
chat sometimes.
Runner,
Oh shit! It was 8 months ago.
look, runner like
Oh,
harasses
that
me.
long.
Runner harasses me viciously about not letting me back in the Discord. Take the wrench from my
man,
channel.
I try to be as patient as possible, and you said you were all right with me and all this stuff. You said you would get
you
me
still
on.
got a wrench, don't you? You still got a wrench.
You lost
Yeah, I
that
don't-
wrench and
I mean, you can get rid of it. It's fine.
How dare you, Runner? That is rude.
How is that
Yeah.
rude?
You're rude. Moving on.
What? Or it's I'm sorry, YouTube screwed you over.
Thanks, brother. I
Wow,
appreciate it.
nice ass kissing there. He's like,
Hey, shut up, Fast
Shut up,
Steven.
Fat
Let the
Steven.
man be a human.
Shut up, you
Bruce,
fat
Bruce,
I have
I,
been there for
Bruce,
everything.
Bruce, Bruce.
What's up?
I would
Earl?
be totally okay if you kicked Fast Steven. I'm just saying.
I'd be totally okay if you muted ours.
I'm going around the horn here, and Fat Steven, what do you got going on the next 5 or 7?
I'll let Runner go first because he wants to talk.
Oh,
Mir-
there's
Mir-
not really much for me to say. I'm on YouTube. I'm almost to 200 subs. If you can get me there, that would be fantastic. I'm on
Will we get
Twitter.
fries with
If you want to follow over there. I don't recommend Twitter, but also I'm on Odyssey and I'm on LGL. That's about it.
Odyssey, baby, come check it out.
All right, I'm getting ready to add Thomas to our chat here.
If we subbed you, do we get fries?
Yeah, I'll give you fries if you follow me on fucking.
I'm already
I think-
following you on Odyssey. and
Was
you
he?
don't even
Was he?
return it.
Were you talking to me or words?
He was talking to Orange Runner. Gosh.
Thomas got you, motherfucker.
And Runner. Shut up, Runner.
Good one.
Thanks. Man.
It is good. I laughed. It was great.
But Fat Steven, you're never.
You
but-
made it less funny, words. No, I'm kidding.
Runner, do you want Fat Steven to share his breadsticks with you?
Why are they good?
Only when it's covered in bread and dick.
No, thank you. Then
I only take it with
This
cheese.
garlic
Sorry.
butter tastes funny. What is this shit?
Dude, if it's got cheese out of it, Steven, I'll take it.
Is that Parmesan? A little tangy.
I mean, they must be better than the breadsticks I had yesterday at this pizza place by my
It
town.
depends. How did you eat them? With your mouth or with your ass?
Whatever way you want to visualize it. That's
I don't want to visualize. No. You go sit down and rotate like Olive Garden.
All right, guys. Hey, come on, man. Thomas, you came on for a reason. What's up, bro?
No,
Talk to us.
Dick around.
Oh, okay, cool. I think Bruce was wrapping it up, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was.
I get
But
Pillsbury
Thomas
wrap.
wanted to come in here and say something real quick, and I'm like, okay, I'll give him an audience. That's not a problem.
Yeah, for
He's a
sure.
new mod of mine, and I do want to scratch his back a little bit. I want to make sure he's listen. We like you here. You're a good guy. You can hang out here.
Thank you.
I hope you didn't pick that up, but that was me tooting. Anyway,
Yeah, I heard that.
That was awesome, dude.
That was like the fart, but the ass cheeks on the chair. Like
You made
billowing.
my eye start to twitch, bro. Way to
You
go.
made the chair start to twitch. Dude, a hot tub, it would have been set.
speaking of going around the horn, Thomas, do you have any videos coming out here in the next couple days?
If I do, I don't know. I make it up as I go.
Yeah, that's kind of how I do it.
Make it up as I go. I'm prepping my body for August. Sometime in August, I'm going to attempt to pull a 20 to 24 hour stream, enlisting the help of more people than you saw on the 10-hour stream.
Well, Thomas, it's easy. All you gotta do is press live and have no one show up like Orange when he fell asleep.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude,
That was
I got
hilarious.
like 200 fucking views off that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I re-
probably
I re-
why they were like, we're gonna deny your appeal because we saw that shitty stream that you put out.
Oh,
I mean,
I didn't
what's
think about
the
that.
display
Because
on
I
that?
remember. Sorry, real quick. Like I remember. They were joking about that on Twitter, and I told
Yeah.
Ords like, "Hey, I finally found a way to get my watch hours up. Thank you, Ords."
Yeah, he totally did, man.
Hilarious.
It was a 9-hour stream with just the stream is ending. That's all it said, and people were like in
Yeah.
the chat the whole time talking shit, dude. It was crazy.
That's funny. Like I woke up and I'm like, why the hell is Ord still fucking live? Is this can't be the same stream? And I'm like, it's like, what the hell? This was there last night. Why is it there this morning?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was a fluke, man.
Orange should open up his streams with this stream is ending. Like we're going over.
And
Yeah.
The worst part is when you took it down. That was the most disappointing part of it all.
Nice. Disappointing.
Yeah, it was disappointing. I was like, God damn it.
Gilkey, how many watch hours did your channel go up whenever you did your 600 subscriber stream?
When I checked 2 days ago, I was at like 1,000. So
Nice.
That's how you do it, man.
I still need 4,000 watch hours. Oh, wait.
you already have 4. Fuck you,
Hey,
Dad.
You're
Yeah,
monetized.
fuck you, Fat Steven. I need 4,000. Listen,
You have members for fuck's sake.
I need 4,000
how
watch
would you know,
hours.
brother? You're never there.
You know what,
Bro,
Dad,
you
Steven?
keep pimping your shit out. You're making grift cards for your members.
That's the funniest shit ever. You can't tell me that's not funny.
That's
Steven,
clever.
You
I
can
like it.
shove those
I mean,
4,000 watch hours up your breadstick.
If
hole.
it works for you, man, then
No,
go
no,
with
hey,
it.
hey,
I'm
if
just
someone
okay.
calls me a grifter, okay,
You've even said on like other stuff and even on Twitter or whatever. You're like, oh yeah, I have memberships and stuff. So it doesn't matter, dude. I know you.
I
Have
promote it. That's
memberships.
part of the YouTube algorithm. Actually, when you get monetized, it actually gives you steps for like your memberships. One is promoting it on a platform. It actually walks you through it. It's actually part of the channel shit. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to torture people. I'm doing it because they're up, and I have 23 members. I'm actually surprised. So are you, because you're not talking anymore.
Damn.
I'm not doing it because I wanna go neener. I'm doing it because there are people on the channel that have been there since the beginning, like especially with the Fortnite stuff. And eventually I'm gonna have to come up with content of I'm really just gonna do a stream where it's just like my animation eating a cheesecake and crying in a dark closet.
Do it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to slight anyone with that, Runner. It's just I'm following the steps. I don't know what the fuck to do. You think I'm trying to hurt people with the grift cards? I think that was hilarious.
No, I'm not. I never said anything about that. No, because you said, "How would you know, Runner? You never come by." Like, here's the thing, dude. I've lurked a lot lately, so I may either watch a stream of yours or not. I'm not always gonna type in the chat.
Why not? That's called interaction.
Okay, I get it, but if I have time to interact, then I'll interact.
Which is never, because you hate
I don't know about that, dude. I mean, I have shit to do in my personal life. That's life,
dude. I'm really fine with it. I just don't care.
Plus, you pimped out like, oh yeah, I have memberships. That's how I know. It's okay.
Yeah, I made one video. It's the video when you come to my channel. I'm sorry. Pimped out? Pimped? What do you mean pimped out?
So Steven, you're doing
a slang word. Damn it.
You're doing a stream tomorrow with Drew. What else you got going on?
You guys are doing golf tomorrow, right? Right, Ords?
Yeah, I think I might try to round up some golf tomorrow night. We're gonna try to do golf tomorrow night.
All right. Well, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night. I'll probably go to bed.
Real golf or
no Mario golf? Mario golf.
Boo.
Yeah. Listen, you shush. We're gonna do Mario golf, and hopefully, Fat Steven will at least come and hang out.
Can you let me hang out?
If you don't want to, though, I get it, Fat. Yeah, Runner. You have to be in the Discord. Never mind.
You need to send me a link to the Discord.
Do I though?
Runner,
you said you would, and now you say you're not. What is it gonna be?
Why do you sound like a dumped girlfriend, Runner? What is this shit?
Here's the thing. I keep telling Ors, I have been so freaking patient.
All right.
I have been.
I'm telling you. Look.
You sound like that best friend that made that pinky swear that you'll get married at 40.
What the fuck?
And you'll have one of those too, Runner. And let me tell you, at 40, it doesn't look that good. You'll be retro baiting the whole time.
Yeah, you're like,
all right, yo, look.
Like, why are her tits playing hacky sack when she walks? What is this shit?
Jesus.
Dang.
What?
I don't know.
All right.
Like, honey, please
look,
don't.
Hey, hold up. I'm about to throw this kid a bone here. Not like a perverted bone. Like, no, see, Fat Steven's gonna be weird about it. All right, listen. Look,
why would I
Runner,
be weird about it?
Runner, don't you fuck this up, and I will put the fear of God in you. Trust me, I can do that. All right.
Why would I fuck this up? What the fuck is this shit?
I didn't say Fat Steven, did I? No, I said
me.
Runner.
He called my name. Not
Runner, shut up. There's a super chat.
Not everything is about you, Fat Steven.
Really? I haven't noticed that.
Fat Steven.
Runner.
I got your DM, sir.
Hey, Fat Steven.
Yeah.
Or just making him like a sex trade or something.
Whoa.
What? Thomas, stop with your weird fantasies, all right?
I mean, shut up, Boards.
He didn't deny it. I'm just saying. Anyway, Runner, don't fuck it up, bro. I will fucking I will headhunt your ass the fuck down. Are you blocked? You might be blocked. I might have to unblock you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say you sent me the boardroom link, not the gaming one.
Were you able to?
Were
you able to get in it?
I was always in the boardroom one.
Okay, my question to you is: are you able to get in there and see the stuff?
Like the boardroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Everything's about me, dude. I don't give a fuck about me. What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm joking.
Okay, don't be such a bitch.
I'm not being a bitch. I'm joking.
Runner, do me a favor. In like the community tab or somewhere, whether maybe the boardroom, just go ahead and type a message so I can see you in there. Under Bruce's awesome link he sent me because he's such a nice guy, and that's under community. So,
all right. So boardroom and community.
I'm sorry. What was that? Who's Fat Steven? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, there he is. All right. Okay, I got you, Runner. All right. All good, baby.
Runner just never.
Fuck! A runner's arrived. Fuck! Now I got it. It's all good. He deserves it. It's only been 6 months.
There we go. All right, Bruce. Thank you for letting us come out here and be total assholes.
I actually I don't expect a bunch of gentlemen to be, polishing each other's asses with a little bit of, a general purpose cleaner. I expect you guys to be complete and total assholes because that's how we are. That's how we always should be, and that is what we do.
Absolutely.
Man.
Is that Bruce Lombardo talking, or the gerbil still wedged between your ass cheeks?
Good God.
The gerbil's going to be let loose here in a bit, but he hasn't hit the prostate quite hard enough.
All you hear is the gerbil in the background. Hey Bruce, can we watch Pretty Woman tonight? Can we watch Pretty Woman tonight? I love Richard Gere. Just let me watch Pretty Woman.
Have to get a guinea pig. He's not doing it right.
Richard Gere.
So, yeah, there was that thing in the early '90s where Richard Gere supposedly wedged one up.
Yeah,
his
had
butt.
a hamster up his ass. Yeah, I heard about. Yeah, that's to make the joke still. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I expect you guys to act like this. I want you guys to act like this because I don't want you guys to be fake. And that's
Thank you. Have fun. Don't be fake. Thank you. You get it. Make sure it's fun or it's fake. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to give each other shit. God, if we ever don't give each other shit, that there's a problem. Something horrible's happened.
Totally.
So, yeah, Runner got left back in the Discord.
Oh, God damn it. So, appreciate you guys coming on tonight. I really, lately, things have been going well with this channel. I don't expect it to last. I expect it to get taken away from me. I really do. But I've hit over 300 subs. I'm getting ported over to Odyssey, and I'm putting together a video where I'm just going to rant about my own personal conspiracy theories. And I'm going to tie it into one of my favorite franchises of all time. You guys know the video that's coming up, but we'll talk about that another time. And for those of you that are here in the chat, Thomas, Apollo, those of you that were here before, Garrett, Hetty, thank you so much for showing up. For those of you watching this on the rewind, I appreciate it. If you made it this far, you didn't have to. For you spending time with me, that's really something. You didn't have to give me your time. And I thank you for doing that. And I hope that I have enhanced your entertainment experience somehow by gathering these fine gentlemen, these masters of comedy and absolute rakish wit. These guys are great. Subscribe to them. Boards, Fat Steven, Thomas Gilkey, and especially Runner. Runner needs help. He's young. He needs to get his experience in. And once he gets his time in, he's going to be a great man at this.
Runner,
Runner. Steven and Thomas are laughing like this is a joke. No, just kidding.
Runner. When we play games, then I'll bring you in.
Okay, like when I so you're
like there's
to get a switch.
No, listen. What I'm telling you is I have different rooms in there, and some people have access to it, and some people don't. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I didn't know.
What he's saying is he's giving you a chance. Don't fuck it up. And if there's a donation, shut the fuck up like we all do.
I love it.
Is that a translation?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to say it like that. But
of course
yeah,
not. That's why I said it. That's why you were laughing. Like, thank you, Steve. And you translated perfectly without making me sound like a total dipshit.
Look, I trust Runner's. He's got a little bit more life experience in him. He's been cool. He's coming into the chat. He's being cool. He's fucking. I'm not mad at Runner.
I'm sorry, Thomas was priceless because that laugh was perfectly timed.
I'm not mad at Runner.
I'm on my third 740 milliliter can of beer. What do you want from me tonight? I'm drinking.
You know I love you, dude.
He does. Yeah, I know, he has a body pillow with your face on it. He loves you so.
Oh my! No, he fucking doesn't. Get out of here.
Yes, he does. I sent him one.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Ords, do me a favor and put your name or your Steam handle in the private chat. I've got something to take care of.
What do I got to put in the chat?
Your Steam handle.
Oh, that's easy. I can do that right now for you. It's Fat Steven Seagal.
Fuck you, Fat Steve. I hate you.
No, you don't hate me.
I don't know, but I want to hate you. It's hard.
I can say without a doubt, I can go into anyone's channel and super chat something so fucking outlandish that not only makes the host laugh, it increases the donations.
I believe my name is just Or it's bored, all one word.
And you know what? I like it when it makes people feel confident to make donations and to make jokes, because if you can't have that interaction, who is eating?
Me? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. God.
Dude, are you using a fork or a shovel?
You know what? I'll shovel a fork up your ass.
How are you gonna shovel a fork on my ass when you're using that shovel to fuck in your mouth?
Or do I need to send you a friend's code or some crap? I don't know how this works.
Yeah. Do you have a friend code to send me there? Ward?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to
Thomas, literally, this is all I'm hearing.
Okay.
Thomas, look, Thomas eats on stream all the time, and it drives me nuts.
I'm just saying, what are you eating, bro? You can at least get a shared like this.
Yo, Ords.
You're eating Chef Boyardee. You're eating Chef.
I'm not talking to you, Thomas. You're eating cereal?
Yeah, what, Runner?
You're eating cereal at night?
What's wrong with cereal at night? You gonna go into the cereal shit now?
I was about to say, man. Respect. I do that sometimes.
But he does it with water.
What?
Ah.
The fuck are you guys talking about?
Cereal with water? Jesus Christ, that's even worse than
vodka.
Fire Girl Runner. You should know.
I would love to see Runner do Jaeger bombs one night.
I don't think Runner could do it.
Oh, your buddy just weird because all I see is a question mark going. Your buddy, why does he have no face?
Yeah,
I don't even know what we're talking about.
But you know what, Ords? I think like you're a gamer on Steam, right? Bruce, what the hell do you play besides Fortnite? Because you have the rage of the Fat Steven, and I'm not gonna lie on that one.
I've got a lot of games on Steam, and a lot of the games I've been playing lately have been a lot of free-to-play games like World of Warships or Path of Exile. But
Path of Exile is awesome.
I love Path of Exile, but I haven't played it lately, and I need to play it more.
You have an Epic thing, right? Because you might want to grab the Sonic collection, which has all the Sonic games that Sonic made.
I've got all
and that Horizon Turbo, what's it called? Oh, it's gone now, but they have this. It was Horizon Zero Dawn or something, or Horizon Turbo, the racing game, looks like a retro one. It's fucking.
Oh, gotcha.
I was gonna say Horizon Zero Dawn is the.
I just installed Days Gone, so I'll be doing that probably tomorrow.
It's exciting.
All right.
It is. And my Amazon game list is fucking huge. Jesus Christ. But now, Bruce, man, I'm glad you're such a pleasant fellow, and I'm glad you're so welcoming. Don't ever let someone take that away from you, man, because we need more of that.
I appreciate that.
Amen.
The nicer you are, the more people try to hurt you, and it's like, I'm glad you're not bending the knee to that shit.
Trying to hold on.
Or just send you an invite on Steam.
For what? Oh, okay.
Oh, I did the code. I entered the code thing because I don't use Steam too much, but I want to use it more.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I already accepted it.
Oh, you did?
Did you already accept me on their Ords or no?
Oh, it has Sonic at.
Oh, there you are, pending. Is that? Oh, yeah, you're okay. That's you. All right, I got you right there.
God damn, how many games are in this one?
I don't know. I'm friends with D-Day on Steam. That's pretty cool.
It's not good, is it?
What's that?
Excuse you.
Shut up.
What?
Excuse you. Shut up, Runner.
How about you all? How about you all shut the fuck up except for Bruce?
No, real quick. This is where the hashtag Shut Up Runner came from. Is because like Runner will say some shit with no need to be saying shit, but he'll say it. Like it's just like.
See, dude, that's why I love doing those Among Us streams with you, because just like Bruce was saying, you know, talking shit to each other is like
It's
some of the
fun.
best stuff ever. It was so fucking funny, and like, watch that, like, dude, like I remember rewatching the first Among Us stream. Holy shit, that is some of the best stuff. Like I've honestly seen. Like whenever I'd like talk just a little bit, or it would be like, Runner, shut up! Like,
wait, I think I played in that game.
What is this?
I think I got to kill Runner, which was the.
What is this? Oh my god!
I remember that Thomas killed me, but I really wanted to kill him. But he was like, "Oh no, I gotta go," or something like that.
Bruce, what the fuck did you just do, bro?
What'd you do, Bruce?
Bruce.
Steven, did you accept my friendship or no?
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Does
I
it
just got
involve a
the.
sandpaper reach around.
No, I just got the. Where did it go?
Oh,
Deep
shit.
Rock.
I don't know. What are you doing to me, man?
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of Deep Rock Collective for you.
What is Deep Rock Collective?
It's a
Galactic.
dwarven. It's a dwarven 4-player game where you go out and blow the shit out of hordes of aliens with dwarves, and you get big fucking weapons, and you mine, and it's Left 4 Dead but with a purpose.
Holy! I've never even heard of this before.
It's interesting.
What do you do? It looks like if No Man's Sky had sex with Minecraft.
Yeah, it just definitely has like a No Man's Sky feel to it. Almost even like what's that game that came out? Was it Lost Worlds or something like that?
What's
It was
the
like
purpose
that
of this game.
mine stuff, kill things. It looks like I don't know, get some cool
Wait,
weapons.
no,
and
no,
shit.
seriously. It looks badass. What is it? What is it? So, featuring badass space tours, 100% destructible environments, procedurally generated caves, and endless hordes of alien monsters.
What nice.
I want to see Bruce do a live stream of Get the Fuck Out. I think he would lose his mind. Oh wait, you're not a first-person shooter, are you?
I do play a lot of first-person shooters. I love them. Actually, it's my favorite variety
Get
of
the Fuck
games.
Out is literally a. There's one game I'm saving up for, and I think it looks badass, and I've been hearing a lot of good reviews. Have you guys looked at what's it called? It's called Lost Ark.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks pretty good.
Supposedly, people said that they've played this and they put down Final Fantasy 15 afterwards. Never touched it again.
Okay.
Well, what first-person shooters are you into, Bruce?
The one that I've been playing a lot lately is Doom.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
Doom's awesome.
Yeah, Doom 2016. I can't get away from it.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's the best fucking game I've played for first-person shooters. Probably top 3 games I've played in the past year.
The only
Thank you,
thing
Bruce. You didn't
Doom
have
I
to do
played was
that.
like the very first one, but that was like I found it like free on the computer or something. But I need to play the latest ones, like the 2016 and Doom Eternal. I hear those were
Eternal's good too.
Do you play 2040? Are you playing 2042, Bruce? Because I know I'm actually switching up streams when that drops in October. Because it drops a couple days after my birthday.
I will play it in October. Right now, I want to get through Hades. I just bought
Oh, you must be having a blast.
Have you played Hades?
I have watched so many streams of that shit. It is one of those games you cannot put down.
No, you can't. You start playing it and it's like 4 a.m. You're like, fuck, I got 2 hours to sleep.
But 2042, if it's working out, I'm hoping it's cross-platform and they actually do something. We're actually Loki's going to join because he's going to be playing that game. I don't know if Ords will play, but I'm going to be switching that up between Fortnite because it's coming out a couple days after my birthday.
Honestly,
I'll let you guys know because that weird mystery stream you're seeing, as long as you keep you keep it to yourselves, the mystery stream is actually my birthday. I'm trying to get that comic book roundtable, but I want to get Mike Barron, Chuck Dixon, and Graham Nolan on one stream.
But Steven, if anyone's still watching, they probably heard.
That's the whole point. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
That's not hurting my feelings. That's what I'm planning on doing because I would like to get comic book creators that not only can celebrate who love their fans. Chuck loves his fans. If you, Bruce, you were there. I know you got there late, but I was being serious when I was saying, like, dude, Chuck, the fact that you're saying you love hearing from your fans, you like discussing your fans, even if it's negative criticism, fans need to hear that because it's so hard going on the Twitter. It's so hard going on social platforms. We told you're fucking a monster just because you're trying to say that like you don't like something. Chuck changes that. He's a great dude. He's in Florida too. He lives in Florida.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Huh.
Well, I was really impressed with what he had to say during your stream, and I was just shocked that not a lot of people like Heiress of Chaos seemed like she was not familiar with him.
They weren't familiar. Oh, really? Well, yeah, because everyone's different. Eris is getting into the comic books more. Like she's actually ordered a bunch of the indie comic stuff, which is cool. But Mike Barron, Ords almost had like a high school girl, but he didn't know it was the actual real Mike Barron. And he was in the stream going, wait, why'd you do this to me? I'm like, well, what do you think, man?
Yeah, no, just because I just know to hit look, man, like Wisconsin's known for comic books. Okay, like there's a lot of big comic heads that come out of Wisconsin and the Madison area, and like to see like the creator of the Badger, like that was a big book, right? Like that was popular. And to work in a comic shop and hear the stories and talk about it, and then like holy shit, like I'm on stream with this fucking dude, you know, like it's awesome.
I think I'm thinking about a new segment. I'm actually just going through Arcade and just promote Arcade for him one day because, like, dude, it's all free. Their site is fantastic, all in HD, and I'm appreciative of this. Like the Hammer of Freedom looks amazing. And there was one more he's working on, Dynamite Thor. Dude, it's been a long time I can go through content without having to use the 7 C's and just get lost for a day. And yeah. Vinny even showed up too. That was fucked up, man. It felt surreal. I'm not used to it. I'm really not used to it. Great stories belong to the world. I believe that.
We really don't get a lot of good stories on a frequent basis, and the fact that you were able to tie down some really influential creators
that's all because of fucking Gary from Pop Culture Minefield, man. He introduced me to Chuck and Frank Fosco, like the first episode we have when they're talking about their new project. That's the only reason why I got to meet Chuck. That's the only reason why I got to meet Graham. That's why, like, if everything works out, it is now July. I have to message tomorrow morning Michael Olson. And if you don't know who Michael Olson is, here, I'll pull it up quickly so you guys can actually see. But Michael Olson, E. Olson, is an American producer of Batman films. He actually owns I believe the rights to it. He has done every Batman film as well as National Treasure, even animated stuff. So when you go to the DC and Extended Universe, he has produced Batman versus Superman: The Dawn of Justice. He's helped produce the Justice League. He has done he and his fellow producer Benjamin Melniker have worked on every Batman film since '89.
Nice.
That's crazy.
And I just messaged him on Facebook one day, and he's like, "Talk to me in July." And I'm like, I will be talking to you in July because I just want to pick his brain. I love National Treasure too. National Treasure was like with Nick Cage. I love that movie. Yeah. The way it was delivered.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't want to pick his brain from a personal point of view. I want the people that are watching to get questions answered. That's why it was so beautiful on Tuesday, because it was like I made that graphic for the chucking answers, and it just flowed. It was perfect, and that's where I want to go. I really want people to feel like they still have the ability to talk to the people that have created things that have been there for their dark times, like you were talking earlier about, Bruce. Everyone's had those dark moments. If I didn't have YouTube right now, I would be in that dark place right now, especially with how it turned out. If I wasn't on YouTube and it was with my dad, then how it all ended up, I would be in a shit show whole place right now. And I want other people to realize that we can all do that together if we just have fun with it. And I don't want to take those moments for granted. I don't think anyone should, but I think we should be able to share those moments.
There's too many people that don't believe that can happen again. And I think one of the things you're doing with your channel
yelling at people for 4 hours a morning. Yeah, that's good.
But you with your creator streams, your creator focused stuff, I think you're bringing into it a lot of nuance to where you're showing that our reality is not lost. We have an uphill battle that we are facing. That is for sure. But this is not lost. And you can still reach out and talk to your heroes. And there are some people out there that they are as good a person as a product they create. There are some people I never want to talk to, but I love their art. And there are other people that are just gems of humanity. And I never expected Chuck to be like that. that guy, I fucking love that man. That dude is so fucking cool. After seeing him for the hour I was able to watch and just be transfixed, and I was thinking, you know,
He's
if go ahead.
No, I was going to share that quickly because Olsen's also in producer credit for the new Doc Savage thing coming.
What?
So share that thing down at the bottom. I'm gonna give you a little heads up, guys. Yeah, it just popped up on his IDMB. So Doc Savage is coming. That's funny because we just talked about fucking Rocketeer today. That's funny.
The Rocketeer movie was one of my favorites, but I didn't watch it till about 5 years ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just recently discovered that. I was like 42 at the time, and I was enjoying that movie. I felt like a 13-year-old kid again. In fact, last night on the stream, when I was just talking to myself with a chat room full of people, I had everything going on, and I said, whenever I'm not hanging out in chats, I'm painting, but I'm watching HBO or I'm watching stuff that reminds me of what it was like to be a kid again, because I'm not in a bad place. I've got a good girlfriend. I've got a bunch of people around me. My job is great, but I want to feel like I'm 12 or 13 again. I just want to escape, just for
You sound like him.
an hour or two.
No,
and
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, I didn't cut you off. Sorry.
You're good, but I just want to do that, and some people don't understand that. And I think there's a value to being able to just take a break, go back to your hobbies, and come back whenever you feel like you're a person again. And
that makes perfect sense. It's actually a brilliant way of looking at it. It's like going back, getting into your hobbies, reinitialize the kid format that was inside you, and then go back to the things that piss you off and lose the kid again.
Yeah. And we do this. I do this every day because, like I said, 12 hours behind the wheel, driving in San Antonio traffic, pumping shit for a living, which is oddly enough a very therapeutic job for me because I can watch the job disappear right up the hose. And I tell you, that's a stupid thing, but it's the most cathartic job I've ever had. I drag this heavy ass hose over to this hole. I dig up the hole. I put the hose in, and I sit there for 30 to 45 minutes. I chat with the customer for a little bit, and they get disgusted because of the smell. And they go inside. They get to escape. I get to stay right there at Satan's asshole while he farts in my face. So when I come home, I want to listen to maybe some synthwave. I want to listen to some of my friend creators. What do they got going on? I want to paint, and I want to just be a 12-year-old kid again. Just I need to reset.
That's a good way of doing things, man. But I'm gonna quickly say something. This is the dude I was talking about. Now I want you to go. Now I want you to look at his filmography list. Doc Savage, Luckiest Man on the Face of Earth, Batman Lego Movie 2, Batman Long Halloween Part 2, Soul of the Dragon, Joker, DC Batman Legend.
I just bought that movie. Long
This
Halloween.
dude has worked on.
I still need to read the book.
But no, this is the guy I'm trying to get. This guy has worked on every Batman property, from Dark Knight Returns Part 2, The Elite, Dark Knight Rises, Superman, Batman. He's done every except for Catwoman. I'm not going to talk about Catwoman. No, but like,
Master of Phantasm, fucking great.
93. Yeah, he worked on that too.
Batman Master Phantasm is fantastic.
Yeah, Carmen Sandiego, Swamp Thing from 1991, Return of the Swamp Thing, Dino Saucers. This man has done so much.
Involved with the 1982 Swamp Thing movie.
He worked, he did that and the TV miniseries. He worked on Returns, the Swamp Thing from 90 to 93, Phantasm, Forever. There should be their Swamp Thing as well. Constantine, he worked on National Treasure. Oh, dude, The Spirit, Public Enemies. He's worked on
Batman Under the Red Hood is
this
fantastic.
Man is he's literally Batman at this point. He's like
Batman versus Robin's really
look
good.
at all this shit, man. And I want to be like, so when you started working for Marvel, what was your favorite Marvel property? I just lose it for no reason. I can't do that. But it's all about delivery. But he's even worked. He was executive producer on Joker.
That's awesome.
Ninja Turtles versus Batman.
That's the shit right there. That was a good book.
It's actually a video too.
Oh, the movie, yeah. No, I got that, but I'm just saying, like that book itself. That there's a reason why they did 3 different runs of that, 3 different volumes of that, because it was so well received.
and I can't wait. I like talking to people. That's where I work, right? Like if I even if I don't know much about the property, I can learn. I like learning about it. And I think a lot of people, if you're only focusing on the shit you're comfortable with knowing, you're not focusing on the shit you could be knowing. I don't know everything about pop culture. I don't know everything about fucking Star Wars, but I will sit there and fucking listen if it makes people happy, because I know there's other people listening who have a lot of the same knowledge that are just want to hear the answers they haven't heard yet. You know what I mean, or just like you when you're doing like a vape machine review, you're trying to give the answers and the review that maybe another review didn't cover. The same with Runner when he does his Mortal Kombat shit. He's not only trying to show his passion for Mortal Kombat, but he's trying to show the integrity of his opinion when it comes to breaking down why Mortal Kombat might fail or might not fail. You think I don't listen to Runner or watch your shit? I do. I just don't give you compliments because you're always asking me if I want chicken nuggets with it. So it's weird.
I don't think I've ever mentioned chicken nuggets to you. That's something you always bring up.
And with Thomas, I know he's eating cereal right now, but Thomas does the same type of thing. But he does it with everyone across the community that he wants to give a helping hand to, and they return it. But he wants to hear from people as well as have people talk with not at him but with him. Bruce just likes to see everyone get along, but at the same time be able to share an opinion and just have a comfortable stream where you not feel like you have to go bang, 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 angry topic. Oh my God, transgender. Oh my God, woke. He just wants to chill.
Yeah, I no offense. I love the Phantom Menace and I love everybody that makes videos. But after about 2 videos on one subject, I'm done hearing about Gorilla Glue Girl or Star Wars Angry Video number 7,363.
Yeah,
I need another topic, and there's too many things out there that make me happy.
Captain Power.
Yeah, Captain Power was one of my favorite shows. We were talking about Sven Thorson the other night in a chat, and people didn't exactly know who this guy was. And I'm like, this guy was Arnold's lifting buddy from like 1968 on, or somewhere back in the early days. And he's been in like 12 of the movies that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in.
Yeah.
He's always there behind the scenes. He was security during Predator, because you have the guy that played Billy the Indian, and he liked to beat up the other actors. He knew they weren't strong. He just, you're fit. That's great. I'm going to beat up on you. And Sven Thorson had to get after him a couple times. Mm-hmm. That guy is a bad motherfucker.
Captain Power was brilliant though, because it was like one of those first shows where it would the toy actually worked with the TV show.
Yeah.
You'd be there doing like the ending credits were the best part because you were chasing an enemy ship. So if you had your enemy ship up, it was like the Nintendo light gun, right? So you hold it up to the TV and it would fire at you. Your ship would shake. But if you had your batteries charged, you would shoot back. Even through the show, you could have your ship up or whatever the fucking device it was, and you'd be able to. Yeah.
That was a great show. And I didn't get it for the toys. The toys were neat. That was a side thing because 4 minutes out of every episode, you had the signals being broadcast to the toy and back to the TV.
Yep.
But the show's plot was actually the important thing because you had a very good evolving narrative. And I think this was right before Terminator 2 came out in 88. So we didn't have the grand battle.
No, Terminator 2, I think, was 91.
I was going to say it was in the early 90s.
Yeah. Because Rocketeer came up the same year, I think, right before Terminator 2 did, and Terminator 2 just
4 months before Terminator 2, Rocketeer was out. And Captain Power was in 87, 88. I remember that because that was about the same time my uncle passed away. So that was like one of those shows that I would watch it every chance it got because there was actually a very good plot and it evolved throughout the whole season. And then on the very last episode, they had the balls to kill their female lead actress. And I'd never seen that before in a quote unquote children's show.
Dude, it was up there like this. That show came on at 6 o'clock in the morning, so you had to wake up and not wake your parents up. And then we got introduced to VR Troopers, and VR Troopers was like Power Rangers, but you got sucked in like Reboot into the mainframe to fight virtual kaijus. Like they were kaiju size, but it was in the cyber world.
That's
no one remembers VR. If you haven't seen VR Troopers, look it up.
I'll look it up because I didn't have a cable until 89.
Bruce,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get going. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning my time.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here too.
And
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
a 10-hour shift coming up.
Words, Thomas, Runner, you guys have a good night. I'm going to hang out here with Fat Steven for a little bit longer. And
Yeah, that's cool, man. Do you
Yeah, a
guys
little
thing,
bit more.
man?
Thank you
and
for
then,
having me
I
on.
got about 10 minutes too, Bruce, because it's 2 a.m. here too. But VR Troopers was by Saban in 1994.
okay, by Haim Saban. This looks really cool.
Yeah, VR Troopers was the shit, man.
I've never heard of it before.
It was cool. It's like and you guys remember the Mystic Knights of Tir Minnog? It was kind of like the medieval version of Power Rangers. But anyway, good stuff. All right, thank you for letting me come on, Bruce. I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, you are welcome here anytime I got something going on, or it's anytime you want to chat, you want to talk about the stuff, please come on. I really appreciate you coming on tonight because we had Vigilante on and he had not been briefed on what you had gone through.
Yeah.
So I know you're probably tired of talking about it.
Oh no, people need to be aware of it, man. Like, that it exists and it's a thing. So yeah.
I'm appreciative that you're able to talk about it and not like break your keyboard or destroy your media setup, because I want you to be able to talk about this and I want this to not happen to our friends. And we're talking about Odyssey tonight. That made me very happy. Steven says, like, I want people to get along. I really don't care. If you guys want to argue all night on my stream, that's fine. Go ahead and argue. Resolve the problem and variance. That's all I care about. But you guys, you have my blessing to come on here and discuss things. But I wanted to hear what had transpired, and because I remember part of it, but you laying everything out from start to finish, and then your solution moving into Odyssey, possibly looking at BitChute or other streaming media, that right there is going to be your key to success, I think.
I agree.
Hey, get some rest, man.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I got a few things left to do. I just want to get that done and then I'll crash out. But thank you, Bruce, man. You're a hell of a guy, dude. And I got no words, but you're just amazing. And thank you. Runner, much love to you, dude. Thomas, love you, buddy.
Too.
Fat Steven, I love you too.
Oh, wow. Thanks for that.
You must be really tired.
Shut up. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Later, brother.
What's up, Shadzar? See you later.
All right. See you guys. Gotta go.
Later, Runner.
All right, I have to go too. I have a 10-hour shift tomorrow.
Get some rest, man.
Thank you for having me on, Bruce, and love you. And Fat Steven, I guess I love you.
Oh, wow. Thank you for copying Orange's joke.
Fine. You know what, Fat Steven?
I love you too, you sick bastard. Go to bed.
Go fuck yourself, you asshole.
If I could do that, I would always be disappointing.
Steven, I appreciate you coming in tonight. I wasn't expecting to have the party that I did, but this was awesome. And I really want to thank you for facilitating and staying on and conversing and interacting.
Rose.
Really, dude, like I owe you a beer.
No, you don't, Bruce, because I'm just human, man, just like you. And I've had way too many beers tonight. It was the only way to knock myself out, dude, for the migraine. But like, dude, thank you for just sharing the link, because a lot of people are protective of the channels. But no, I got no problem coming on if I got the time. Everyone thinks I'm super busy, but I just like talking to people. I really do.
And if you ever have someone that's on your mind and nobody else is going to give you time for it, man, let me know. We'll get it out in the air. We'll get it out in the open, because that's one thing. I am kind of protective of this channel, but I'm not. I don't see it. I don't see the value in it whenever I'm watching a guy like Ords get ripped right off fucking YouTube. I don't see a value in the staying power of it. So I know I'm going to have to go somewhere else. I think Odyssey or something like Odyssey will be.
Dude, no, don't go anywhere else until they take your channel away. This is where you can have it synced, and it will upload all your shit to Odyssey, so you can keep your legacy going. But I wouldn't sacrifice one thing for another.
I totally agree with that, and the fact that they're willing to do all the hard work for, and Odyssey's just there like, clip paste, clip paste, clip paste. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a great little thing, man, and thank you for having me on, man. I didn't expect the a lot of people the way they support shit. It's been a rough few months, but it's like I don't take any of it for granted. The problem is I'm at a point now where I'm trying to make sure I can provide more, especially for members. And it's a different responsibility. Like the job just got harder. And I know they just want to have fun and like enjoy what I do as a personality, but I also don't want to fail people. I don't. Sorry to sound dramatic, but that's pretty much the bottom law, man. I don't want to fail people.
Yeah,
Failing myself is easy, but not failing people.
I kind of get that because for a while on my channel, I was reading a book that I wrote back in 2012. And at that point, it was all right. But I'm looking at it with a more experience on me, and I'm thinking, there's parts of this book that are great. And there's some really brilliant spots in it as far as a writer narrative is concerned. But there's chunks of the book that suck. And I don't feel uncomfortable reading it because there's parts of Stephen King's library that sucks too.
He hates everything he writes. Isn't that true? Doesn't
Yeah.
Stephen King hate everything he writes? That's fun. I think it was The Shining he hates the most, right?
Yes, The Shining he
Yeah,
hates
I
the
thought
most.
so.
He doesn't remember Cujo. He doesn't remember Pet Cemetery. All those early 80s books, he was an alcoholic or coke whore, and he's just absolutely virulently pissed that people still bring him up all the time. But I get it because we look at things 10 years later, and I wrote that. Fuck, I could have written something else or kept it blank.
Yeah, but
In The Shining, he did hate the movie. You're right there, Shadzar. But it's, I'm going to finish the book. I'm going to finish reading it. It's content. It's not great content, but it's content for my channel. And I've been having a period of growth spike in here lately. I really am happy about that because I've not had this with YouTube before. This is crazy because I don't know if you use Stream or Social Blade or whatever, but the YouTube channel Discord says that I've had 27 new subscribers in the past 28 days.
that's good. That's at least one a day.
Yeah.
I'm stuck at 1,206 right now, but I don't take it for granted.
No.
But it's like I didn't even expect to get here. I'm like 1,200 people want to hear me talk. What the fuck? I need to rethink my life.
Dude, your channel's good though, and the fact is that I feel bad I haven't been on there lately to watch.
I'm gonna say this every time. Don't ever feel bad.
No, I've been at work a lot, so I apologize about that.
Real life comes first. I'm gonna stand by that mantra because you know what? Not even 1,200 people show up to hear shows. So the thing is that even a couple of people keep coming every day means I'm gonna slowly build. But don't ever feel bad. Real life comes first. It always comes first. You were one of the lucky few that has a job that's able to go back to that job. It's a well-paid job. You're happy doing it. A lot of people can't say that. Treasure that more than this because YouTube is not going anywhere, but a job can be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I miss my job. I really miss working part-time. Yeah, people mock Hot Topic, but it was like the way you're talking to me right now, the way you like having people on just talking and shooting the shit. That's the way I liked Hot Topic. I was able to talk about pop culture, then sell shit to people, but also it was more of a personal level because a lot of people who come into there are like kind of uncomfortable. They don't know how to talk to their friends or their family about shit. Like my brother came by today, right? He had to pick up an air package for my dad. He actually came upstairs and I started telling him like, yeah, I got my YouTube shit. This is, and he was like, I don't know who any of these people you're talking about. I'm like, that's cool. So I'm talking to a brick wall. That's cool. You know nothing about comics and shit. So, and it was fucking weird. So it's don't ever apologize for your real life coming first. That's the one thing people forget is like, you have to be selfish. Yourself is when you go to bed at night, you're going to bed with yourself. Who do you wake up with the first thing every morning is yourself. That thing is always the thing that matters. It's always the thing that matters. Unless you're into a relationship, then your girlfriend or your wife matters or your boyfriend matters or whatever you're dating, a toaster, a tree, then that matters because you were adapting to it. But don't ever apologize because you can't show up for a show. That's why there's a replay button. You can't replay your life.
It's true.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I sound like a weird shit right now, but like, yeah.
You know what? I've had a lot of beer right now, so it sounds pretty normal.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot too. Like literally, I went through 3 cans. I've had like 3 cans of the 740 milliliter Budweiser shit. But like, I love Budweiser for some reason. I don't know why. I know it's Canadian Budweiser's. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. When I was roofing at an earlier age, Budweiser was the beer of choice for me because it would go straight to my veins. It felt like it would just cool me down instantly, and I would have 2 or 3 of those on the drive home, and it was great. We had a work van, and the driver had to drive. The rest of us got to drink, and so the last person that got to the van had to drive.
Oh fuck.
The rest of us were getting lit up and back, and it was good. But
See, for me, my weakness is like I'm always like trying new beers. If I want something like hard liquor, I'll go with Crazy Uncle. I like their Crazy Uncle root beer because you don't taste the liquor. It's pretty much like you're drinking root beer until you stand up. You know when you're drinking, you've been sitting a while, you take that first stand up. The wobble factor hits, but it's such a good drink. It's much better than Captain Morgan's. I read the chat too. He's funny. The Spike Morgan shit. I don't like Captain Morgan's root beer, spiked root beer. It's too sweet.
Yeah, it feels like you gotta go to the dentist after that.
Tequila is literally my thing. I love tequila because I look at tequila like this. Not everyone likes tequila, so it's like the menthol cigarette of the fucking liquor world. Because I think it's
the only alcohol that's an upper.
It's Red Bull with liquor. It's pretty much Red Bull with liquor. I am never tired after doing tequila. I'm like, I just had a shot. I pissed on a dumpster. It's 2 a.m. It's not just Miller time. It's fucking fantastic.
I love tequila. I love it. There's a brand out of Mexico called Centenario, and they have a variety of Centenario and Hell, and it's got like this angel on the label blowing a trumpet. If you get a chance, you want to try it because it's a very smooth tequila. It's the number one tequila in Mexico.
What's it called again?
Centenario and Hell.
Natio in Hell. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to cover up my ass after this? How do you spell this? Cintendao? I was drinking it. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Like in Hell tequila. Let's see if this pulls up anything. No, it's telling me that tequila. No.
Here we go.
Why can't I find this?
It's right here. I just popped it in the comments.
In the comments? Oh, Grand Centauri. Have you ever used tequila to make a barbecue sauce? They actually have a couple good recipes. They're fucking fantastic. Yeah. That
is a amazing barbecue sauce.
Are you of legal drinking age tonight? Yes. Oh, I like those bottles. Fuck the liquor. Those bottles are nice.
Yeah, that's only like 28 American dollars right there.
So that's like 45 Canadian with import if I'm actually getting it shipped, unless Canada has it. But those bottles are sick. I like the corked one.
Oh, they're good.
Is it more of a sweet or more of a spicy aftertaste?
More of a sweet.
That's not bad. So it's is it more along the Suave Silver or the Suave Gold?
I think the Suave Silver.
Okay.
It feels like a silver.
Don't tell anyone I drink tequila. Shh. they'll rat me out to someone, but like, yeah, that's the other story. All right, yeah.
See, I'm really hoping that I know Ords is going to do his cart stream tomorrow night, but I'm really hoping that Sunday he decides to check out this game I got him, the Deep Rock Collective, because I think he's going to go ape shit for it because it's.
I'm trying it to probably Saturday. Saturday's my day off, so if I decide to give it a try stream, I'll send you an invite if you're not doing it.
Yeah, please do, because I haven't had a chance. I won't have a chance till Saturday to try it.
Good. We'll both look like lost idiots.
It'll be probably in the evening, the later evening though, because I've got a gaming stream to do.
Shadzar says Bacardi, habaneros, and molasses. That barbecue sauce. Now, I don't think that's the one I did. I'll try to find it. Tequila barbecue sauce. I think there's a bunch of different ways you can make it, but it was one that I actually put up a 60 of tequila. It's not Guys. It's not the pineapple shit. God damn it, where the fuck is it? I think it's homemade. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Guys, tequila, spare ribs, pineapple. I didn't like the pineapple stuff. Guy, tequila barbecue sauce. I think it's. Is this the one? Is that this one or Jalisco? But no. All right. What is it called? It's the one that you're using. How much? Half a cup of tequila of 1800 silver tequila, but you can use pretty much any tequila.
Okay.
Ketchup, brown sugar, vinegar, Worcestershire, garlic, mustard, and paprika. Yeah, that one's a good one.
Dude, I love hot stuff. Shadzar, there's a label here in Texas for spicy stuff called Yellowbird. Yellowbird is really good. They make a really good habanero sauce.
You like honey garlic?
I do.
Honey garlic. When you're doing your shit, when you're like I fried up with the burger or whatever, throw in either sriracha or your favorite hot sauce with it, so you get that sweet to spice aftertaste, and it works pretty much every time. You want to make sure the honey garlic just a little bit more in the quantity over the hot sauce, but the hot, and for some reason, Frank's Red Hot or sriracha and honey garlic work so well together. And it's a perfect combination of two different flavors as well as temperatures on your tongue. I love it, especially on chicken wings.
That sounds really good.
It is really good. My dad used to be a chef in a restaurant, right? So I picked up some trades from me. Like this was back before he went into IT and all this shit. So whenever he teaches me, I try to maintain some retrospective understanding. But yeah.
I'm hungry. Damn it.
I'm hungry too. We can end it here if you want, man, because I do gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a quick bite and then go lay down. But Shadzar and the rest of the chat, thank you for showing up tonight. For those of you guys that are going to be here over the weekend, look forward to some July 4th extravaganza stuff from numerous members of the Phantom Menace. I know I'll be doing a stream probably Sunday in the morning. Then I got Machini 90 and Shadzar, thank you for showing up, man. I know you were busy. I understand it. And real life comes first, exactly as Steven said. But we will be here. I've got a game stream Saturday, and then later that night, probably be over Steven's channel playing Deep Rock Collective. And that'll be about it. Appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for showing up for tonight's stream. And we will see you here in the next couple days.
Awesome. Take it easy, dude.